live.
I'm through. This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention.
Technical difficulties in the Kush Kab, but we're here now.
Random. This that social awkward suicide that by your lips and by your likes. I swear she had a man, but shit hit different when it's Thursday night. That college dropout music every day like that. She be too thick and my friends are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. This the 10K on the table just so we can be secluded. And the vodka came diluted. One more line, I'm superhuman. Fuck you, and you, and you.
It's so bright in here,
I hate your friends and they hate me too. I'm through. This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. Fuck you,
Well, see how bright it is on me?
I hate your friends and they hate me too. Fuck you,
Maybe once you shut the
this that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. This that hot girl by my two-step. They can't box me in, I'm too left. This that drip is more like oceans. They can't fit me in a Trojan. Out of pocket, but I'm always in my bag. Yeah, that's the slogan. This that who's all
25's
there.
big ass
Pulling up
nose.
with an emo chick that's
Getting wordy
broken.
with
This
it.
that college dropout music every day.
Technical difficulties.
My friends are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. This the 10K on the table just so we can be secluded. And the vodka came diluted. One more line, I'm superhuman. Fuck you, and you, and you. I hate your friends and they hate
Guess we have bad connection.
I'm through. This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. Fuck you, and you, and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too. Fuck you, and you, and you. This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. This the college dropout music every day like that. She be too thick and my friends are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. This the college dropout music every day like that. She be too thick and my friends are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid, we go stupid, we go stupid, we go.
And you want me to change? Fuck you!
Fuck you, and you, and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too. I'm through. It's that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. Fuck you, and you, and you.
What's going on?
You bringing a pillow to take a nap?
Welcome to the Kush Kab. Had slight technical difficulties. We had the mobile router we thought going, not working, but we'll figure that out later today and get it going. We're still gonna go on the road. We'll see what happens. Cuts out a couple times, it cuts out a couple times. It's gonna be so good you'll just want to tune back in. It doesn't matter. Berlin's getting her beauty sleep. She had to get up and take Weston and his girlfriend to the airport today, so
Where the fuck are they going?
they're flying out west somewhere to see somebody. I don't know.
See somebody.
Some relative or something of hers. So
Oh, of hers.
I guess they're just spending a long weekend there. So she had to get up at like 3:50. So she's still sec'd out. I told her I need her by 9. And then we'll go on the road. We're doing the second leg of the sandwich review. We're gonna do Burger King, KFC, McDonald's.
Wow.
No, you don't want to.
I'm down with it, but you guys are just. She's especially her's always saying, "I need to eat better. I need to eat better."
Oh, maybe you just gotta watch us. You gotta be like the MC.
We're
Okay,
going to
so
get
do
fried
these blue
chicken
lights,
sandwiches.
these blue lights,
Oh,
gonna get us in
Berlin's
trouble?
vegan. She won't do
No.
it either. Which not vegan.
I figured. I just thought the lights were up high
Why are they
enough
gonna
to
get
where
you
they
in trouble?
couldn't see them from the outside.
I'll go out and look because they're
'Cause they got blue and red lights.
blue and red lights. She's putting them up last night. She's getting the Kush Kab ready last night. And I get in. You know, I just got in and see what was going on. I said, "What are you doing, babe?" I got these lights, but I didn't realize they're red and blue. And in my mind, I'm going, oh, why? I mean, yeah, I guess you can't use red and blue for Christmas colors. I guess you just can't, Dad. And she's like, no, the cops. You can't use red and blue lights because you can't. It's just illegal.
No.
Simulating a cop. I don't think you can see those lights.
They look good on the camera, though.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm going to check.
Well, hopefully we'll get pulled
Oh,
over.
You can't see shit. You can't see shit.
From the outside.
Yeah, in the daytime.
All right.
Sweet.
Then I'm going to say this one more time. And next time, if you turn the cameras on before I get in and get ready, I'm not doing Kush Kab.
You got that, Trace?
He does it every time. He has no idea that I've ever said that before.
Before you get in.
See?
I don't even get it. What?
He does it like words go in his mind.
It just puts me in a bad
in
mood, and I
different
don't want to do
orders.
the show. I just want to go back in and go to bed.
She wants
And
to.
he doesn't care.
She wants to be ready.
All right.
She's like dedicated. She's got Kush Kab show prep. She's got to have ready, and you just.
I don't want to be futzing around in the back seat while the camera's on and all that, having to
Just
climb in and
abide by your mother's
plug
wishes.
shit in and move all around and do all kinds of shit.
Well, I was trying to figure out if it
I
worked.
think I need to hang a blanket over here, so it's like I can't even look at my face. It's so bright.
I know. It's like I was thinking that last night, but I had done everything, all this, and did everything, and I was like, we should have some.
I'll get me a towel.
I had those things that you pull down, those shade things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be a good idea.
I had a couple of them, and everybody, like they do with everything, they forced me to throw them out. Who's gonna ever use these? Nobody wants them. Get rid of them. You're a hoarder.
Even worse, you gave them to me. I was like, you're like, do you want these? I was like, no. And you're like, we'll put them on your car anyway.
Well, because you have little kids in the back seat, so I thought maybe.
Little kids, man. We went 100 years of automobiles with no shades on in the back window. You just had to tough it out as a kid with the sun in your eye.
I mean, I don't think
I'm gonna go get a towel because I can't look at my face.
I mean, I don't think my daughter's ever said, the sun's in my eyes.
You're right.
So I don't think it matters. And is that legal?
What?
You can't have your windows tinted too dark, but you can have a thing that covers the whole entire thing?
That's true, but people do. So I don't know.
That's a loophole?
Never thought of it that way. I don't know.
Or maybe it's just the front windows.
Dirty Moonshine Panty says I can hardly hear you guys. Can you hear me now? If we speak up, can you hear us? Trace,
What?
say words.
I've been saying words. Oh God. Let's see how this goes. He's trying to put the towel on. He's gonna
In the inside, doofus.
he's gonna put it there, and then as soon as he opens the door, it's gonna fucking fall up.
What? What?
Nothing.
Is that not where the glare's coming from?
Yeah, it
It
is.
is. I wasn't saying nothing.
No, I'm doing something stupid. You're making fun of me, you fucking asshole.
Let's see how this
Oh,
goes.
What are you fucking? Are you saying I won't be able to get in?
What if you just put it on the inside? Like roll it up in the window?
Oh, whatever. I think I got it. There we go. Right?
Oh, it's so close to falling.
Obviously not where the glare's coming from.
God damn it!
It's
Where is
from
it
the
coming?
front.
The front.
The sun is on the right side, so
Oh, it is.
just lay it over the front of the windshield.
Jesus T Christ! That gallon of water's gonna hit me in the head when I get out of here. It's like a fucking prank.
Push
Please.
Remember you wanted to do the show like the Mexican shows?
See, the water go hit me in the head. No,
we gotta-
it's Italian accents. That
His
way
dad,
you can't get in any trouble. You do the Italians, they never get mad. Oh, the water on the head.
I don't think that's Italian, but
I think it is.
Would you say? Oh, I don't think it's Italian. Ay, ay, ay.
that might work.
Ay, ay, ay.
You think that did anything?
Ay, 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 ay. Where's the glare coming from?
That's better. A little bit of glare. Oh my God.
Jason's got some
All right. See you guys tomorrow. I was
Right?
mentally and physically exhausted. 5 minutes into the show.
I gotta say, I think my decoration is looking beautiful.
I must say, they do look good.
They do.
I mean, they look very festive.
They're wanting a pie in the face.
Yo, the pie in the face. That's the tomorrow. It's a Wednesday pie in the face today. That's what we got to do. And if not, we'll make it successful on Univision for the Mexicans.
Oh, all right.
It'll be
What's
the hottest thing.
Univision?
That's the Mexican, all this the Spanish channel from
Oh, yeah.
Mexico, with all the pie in the face shows. What's up to Clonus? Trace's kill. They have cords running from the house to the car. They can't move it. We will move it. We're gonna go on the road today.
Go on the road.
We're gonna attempt to go on maybe a Swedish wacky comedy, a pie in the face, a hoody hoody hoody. We'll do a different ethnic group that you can't get in trouble for imitating every week, which is 2, Swedish and Italian.
German? What about German?
Yeah, I think you can do any any nation that hasn't traditionally been enslaved. You can do.
How do you do German?
I thought everybody's been enslaved.
I don't know.
I think
At one point,
yeah.
Just the recent ones.
that's the way it is. Except the Indians. The Indians got fucked pretty recently.
Yeah.
But no, I think we fucked the Indians so bad that we won't admit it, and we just don't even talk about it because we know it. We will wait a few years, then people won't
Because
care.
there's nothing you can say.
It's like, yeah, we just fucked the Indians. Were you talking about the buffalo on your show?
Yeah.
Outlandish? Because you left those tabs up, and I was looking at those buffalo skulls, and I was reading about how we killed all the buffalo. 50 million buffalo, and in a matter of a few years, 500 left. They slaughtered 49.999 million buffalo just because they were in the way of the trains and shit. What? They would.
So that's what mostly occupied the United States when we came here. I mean, Indians and animals.
Yeah, it was Native Americans and
A lot of
buffalo.
What a
and,
bunch of heathens.
Who us? I
Yeah.
mean, just imagine. And imagine you're a Native American.
Your country.
And this is your country, and you live off the land in harmony with the land. The buffalo are sacred. You manage. You don't ever kill anything wastefully because that's how you live. And then these fucking cocksuckers come and they build these giant machines that drive by and they kill all your buffalo for the fuck
and
of
you're
it.
just watching them all just get killed for no reason.
Just slaughtering thousands upon thousands, because like they said, the buffalo herds were like massive herds, just massive. So they would just slaughtered them all.
So none of those guys that they're teaching us to, teaching you in school to, think are founders of America. They were just all pieces of shit.
Bunch of cocksuckers.
Yeah.
But and the argument would be, I guess, was if you never slaughtered all the buffalo, then you couldn't have had the trains, because the buffalo getting away to trains. They said for sometimes like a week, the train would have to sit there because there were so many buffalo they couldn't move. But I'm not saying this. I'm saying that was what they would say. So I'd say, well, progress demanded that the buffalo all be slaughtered.
Why don't they just run some of them over?
Maybe you run a few buffalo over, starts gunking up your wheels. I don't know. But they said it would stop a train for like 3 to 4 or 5 days.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
That was in the article you pulled up. That's all I'm saying.
Buffaloes.
I don't know why are we talking about buffaloes?
Because you saw it left up on the computer that me and Joe were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about Native Americans, I think.
Yeah.
Why we screwed them so bad? Yeah, everything we did back then was so bad we just wanted to forget about it.
Did you hear the new NFL team they're coming out with? The Indian fuckers?
And and people would be okay with it. It'd be totally okay with
I thought
it.
you were saying a bad joke.
I was.
It was.
I know, but I didn't think there was another punchline.
Yeah, I mean, people. That's why, like, the Redskins are allowed to keep it, because it keeps you jaded to, and not thinking about it.
Wasn't there a big deal about that?
Yeah, but everybody said, fuck it. everybody said fuck it, and it went away. Everybody else in the land had to change their mascot, except one, which would seem to be one of the most racist of all.
Yeah.
Like Redskins. Excuse me. Not just Braves or Seminoles or things that are just descriptive. It's like more of a derogatory term. That's fine. Redskin.
I was watching this thing about one of the milk companies. They always have to keep the cows like pregnant and having.
Yeah.
It was like
I don't watch those. They make me sad.
it was just like every employee that worked there. It was like 10 minutes of them just beating the fuck out of baby cows, just like for no reason, just like body slamming them and kicking them and
Watch that?
beating the shit out of these little baby cows. That's like, it seemed like it was their job to beat that, because that's all they were doing the whole time was just body slamming and kicking them in the face and smashing them on the ground.
Why?
Because I guess that's the only people that'll do that job or something.
Do what job?
But why are?
What are they doing that for?
I mean, what kind of place is it? It's
a
dairy?
milk place.
But what are the calves there for?
Because the cows are having these babies
But the ones that,
to keep the milk
I
going,
got
and
you.
they take the cows and they kill like half
Alright, I
of
don't
them.
wanna hear
kill
it.
half of them?
No, but they showed them loading up a full truck of dead baby cows.
Oh man.
And then the other ones they sent to veal farms. And supposedly they said they didn't.
I mean, isn't
Their slogan was like, "We don't send our cows to veal farms."
I was gonna say, I mean, why would they just kill
Oh,
them?
my
They
God.
would probably use them for different things, dog food and stuff
Oh
like that.
man, this is depressing.
Yeah,
Why are
don't
we
tell me
talking
that
about
anymore.
this?
I don't watch those things because I know it happens and I don't want to hear it.
See, that's why
That's why our humanity is
going down the drain.
bullshit.
Humanity is bullshit. That's why, I mean, my philosophy is every second of every day there are unspeakable amounts of human beings and animals being tortured and in sheer misery, and you'll never stop it. So I don't worry about any of it. See, why worry about that shit? You can't stop any of it. And if you think why don't you think about that? Let's think about every animal that's being tortured, all the children that are being raped by the Catholic priest, you can't do nothing about it. So I just move forward. If I see a stray dog, I'll help the dog. Because that's all I can do in the world is help a stray dog. It's nothing. We're too big. 300 million people. 300 million assholes. Look how big assholes we were back then.
I just
Killing the buffalo.
how you can get 15 people together that all just enjoy beating the fuck out of baby cows.
Because I think it's like the Catholic Church. If you want to rape boys, you go to the Catholic Church. You want to beat cows, you work at the dairy farm.
I guess so.
So you got to go where the cows are. It's got to be people like probably in slaughterhouses, are the kind of people who
They're fucked up in the head.
fucked up in the head. I don't know, man. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What's up, long dong silverfish? He says, raised on a Holstein farm, I've seen them just throw away the males. What does that mean, throw away the males? How do you throw away a calf?
You throw it in the dumpster.
You throw it in a live calf like in the dumpster? I say, I don't want to start talking about this.
They're barely alive. They probably kicked him in the face a few times before.
Getting wordy with it says, I used to buy Fairlife brand milk. We used to too, until I saw that they treat cows like shit too. That's what I told Donna the other day. I was like, I think Berlin too. I was like, anything organic that you're gonna buy at Whole Foods or something that is a brand that is making millions of dollars because they're in Whole Foods, they ain't doing it right.
I was drinking almond milk till I found out what they're doing to those almonds.
There's always articles about almond milk about how almond milk's a waste of time, blah 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 blah, and you can it's, I can't remember what the argument it is, but they're always saying it's like that. But if you don't get it with the one with sugar in it, I don't care if it doesn't have that much nutrients. I'm just not trying to drink milk because they say milk's bad for you.
Yeah,
So I don't give a shit that it doesn't have a lot of nutrients. As if you made it yourself, it would. But they, it's a fucking factory.
Yeah, how many grown animals do you see going up to milk and sucking on its titties?
0. What if they could? But if they could,
What?
like if you're a hyena and you kill a lion that's nursing and that milk starts leaking out, you're like, oh fuck, this is delicious. I bet. Don't you think?
They
They fucking eat the asshole out of an
Yes,
elephant.
all right.
They like the milk.
They like it.
I'd
But
be
they want
curious.
the whole thing, not just the milk.
No, but but they might, yeah.
Pimp Daddy Smooth, we got 500 bits.
Thank you, Pimp Daddy Smooth.
You've had the volume up on the Twitch the whole time. That's why I had it down.
Nothing up.
Yeah, you just turn it off.
All right, here we go. We gotta get a woo. Here we go. Pimp Daddy Smooth. Sorry,
That
the
was
timing.
lame.
Timing was off on that Pimp Daddy Smooth. That's.
Oh, it's on a different screen. Thank you, Pimp Daddy Smooth.
I think I need to. Turn this fucking meter. Alright, somebody had it up to 80, like 9. Alright, that's better.
Lauren said all morning Bella wouldn't believe that I was at school, and she's been searching the house for me ever since.
Why
Why would you be at school?
No, Bella thought I didn't believe I was at work.
I was like, well, I wouldn't believe it either. She's a lot smarter than you think, Trace.
It's true for sure. Let's go mobile and get a haircut.
I need a haircut. Do you need a haircut?
Yes.
Yeah. I hate getting haircuts. It takes me so long. My hair
He has to leave the house.
It's because they all tint the window so you can't see if it's busy in there, man. I want to see if it's busy from the outside because I ain't going in if it's busy. If I'm waiting for 4 guys in front of me, I ain't doing it.
I just hate I don't know how to. The guy at the end gives me shitty haircuts, right?
Yeah.
And every time I'm going there, I'm like, please be somebody else, and like I'm gonna put somebody else's name down, right?
Yeah.
So I don't get him.
Exactly.
But I walk in the store and he makes like a beeline towards me. He's like, come here.
But everybody else will just say, just like everybody else says, no, I'm waiting for Walt, I'm waiting for Jonathan or something.
Gotta do something.
You gotta sack up.
You know what I think is bullshit? Weston and them flying, you know?
Yeah.
I do too.
And their flight, they have like, they're going to Texas, so they got Tampa to Atlanta, Atlanta to Texas. And then on the way back, Texas to Atlanta, Atlanta to Tampa.
Yeah.
Now, and they can't choose their seats all of a sudden. This is on Delta. It's like, what?
Even if they paid the money?
Well, and I didn't know. I was like, is this a new thing? Or is this just something on Delta or what? But now, they could go on, before it's time to check in. You can't even pick your seat unless you go to the airport.
To the airport?
When it's time to check in.
Yeah.
Once you start boarding, you can go up and see if you can, and pick your seat. Or they'll assign you seats. It's like, who wants to fly somewhere when you can't sit with the person that you're flying with? I would never fly, but I want to sit with the person I'm flying with. That's a bunch of bullshit. And if you wanted to check in early, now they offer it for $25. You can pick your seat. So now they're just sitting there dreaming up fees.
Well, that's all. Look, I
Now
read
if
How the
you wanna-
world works.
I read that
that's
on.
not how
I
it's
read
been, though.
I read that on the air that there was. It was it was like $30 billion. I mean, or $3 billion. It was in the billions that they made on fees in like a year last year.
Yeah.
So they're just fucking sucking
they're
your dry
just-
for any reason.
Yeah, they're just sitting back going, all right, well, okay, now let's not assign them seats. And people will pay because most people want to sit with their, significant other or whoever they're riding with. What if you're riding with your kid? Well, I have to pay $25 each in each leg of the trip. You have to pay $25.
That fucking adds up, man.
But it was anytime we've flown, before you could go on and you pick your seats.
Well, but now they
But
can
now
charge
they
for
dreamed
it
up a
and make a
fee.
lot of money for it.
Oh, what a bunch of bullshit.
You know the thing like the oxygen thing. Now you got to pay $10 if you
Yeah,
want it
if
to
you
come
want
back.
oxygen, if they crash.
You want oxygen? $10.
Nuh-uh.
No.
No.
No, but like they, got their seats
Oh
switched
shit.
on the first leg to Atlanta, but now they're both in aisle seats right behind each other. But who wants to do that? I don't want to sit with somebody. I'm going on a flight. I paid a
No.
lot of fucking money,
Yeah.
and I can't even sit beside the person I'm going with. Fuck you.
And what like there was a big
Bullshit.
problem with the people who would check in and pick their seats online. No, there was no problem with
No.
that. It's probably made it a lot easier, don't you
Yeah,
think?
Yes. But
They're
now
not making
they
as much money though.
and people probably waited and went, well, no seats are opening up for us, and that just says, you will be assigned your seats at the gate. It's like, what a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Eh.
And if I was those people, I'd tell them to fuck off. I ain't going anywhere.
If you want to read that one. I think I'm going to call Berlin and wake her up. She won't get up if I don't call her. Should I call her live
Will
on
she
the air?
wake up even if you call her?
Should I call her live on the air, babe, or is that too dangerous?
She's gonna cuss you out.
She might cuss me out and never speak to me again. She's not a morning person.
Steven says we may need to change the APN. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do it
As soon as we change the APN, we're fucking money.
and just leave it
There's
there.
no APN buttons on this bit.
Put it down before you break it, Trace.
I'm not gonna break nothing.
I'm gonna call Berlin. How do I put it on speakerphone? Maybe I shouldn't put it on speakerphone.
Yeah, put it on speaker.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because she's a super crab. I can't find my contacts. Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah, she's. What time is it? Yeah, I told her 9 o'clock. So.
Well, not 9 o'clock yet.
Well, she probably got to get up and make
You got her
She
2
got to make
minutes.
herself presentable. So.
She may be up.
I doubt it.
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you have to say? We're on the air.
Hello? Is this my sweet angel Berlin who's sleeping free in my house, getting her beauty sleep? Will you be able to come out soon to the Kush Kab? Yes? You sound as if you're freshly out of the shower and you've eaten breakfast? All right, well, get ready as soon as you can, sweetie pie. Okay, bye.
What is the
Was she amused by your?
She
Sweetie
wasn't.
pie.
She wasn't too bad.
is there any if you're vegan, can you go anywhere?
You can't go anywhere.
No, you can't go anywhere. You have to
Because-
stay home.
Look,
You can never leave.
There's something in your
Never.
car is made out of leather, or some product that's caused an animal to suffer.
Yeah.
You're crushing possibly moles underneath your feet. You might run over a squirrel. I don't see how you could do anything if you want to truly not hurt any animals and be vegan. I mean, what's the difference between you won't eat a fish, but you'll drive around in a car and kill a squirrel? No difference.
And
Who's killing a
prawns.
squirrel? I never
If you-
killed a squirrel.
They run out in front of you all the
Never
time.
hit a squirrel.
No,
I don't believe it.
I don't care if you believe it or not. Fuck you.
I mean,
Where's my song at?
She's repressed anything bad that she's ever done in her life.
I just blocked it out.
She's never hit anything. She's never even swatted a mosquito.
I used to not like swat mosquitoes.
You're sicko.
What?
I relish swatting mosquitoes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Then the blood gushes out.
No.
Man, those things suck out a lot of blood for their size, man.
Me-
Bladders everywhere.
Like 6 months ago or so, me and Lauren opened the door when we were kind of having a dance party drinking deal,
Yeah.
and just like 15 to 20 to 30 mosquitoes come in the door.
They're
And-
hanging out right outside there. There's a nest.
We just both had towels and we were fucking running around the house going crazy on these mosquitoes.
Yeah, shit. We had the doors open last night. I was afraid there'd be a bunch of mosquitoes in here, but they're not.
Nah.
See, we get mosquitoes down here in the winter now because we don't have a winter. What's up, Dallas Buyer, Skier Homes, BBBZB? Vegans can't have phones or computers either. Plastic is made with animal hooves. Isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Probably is. Yeah, I mean, a lot of shit's made with animal hooves. You can't get away from it. You really can't. So they're all hypocrites. They're all hypocrites.
But what I really meant, like, is can you go to? Is there any place that has vegan stuff besides the Impossible Burger?
Now
A lot
you
of places
can.
do.
I mean, like. Even the fast food restaurants, not saying the Impossible Burger you can get at Burger King now. But
Yeah.
in any place you go, like has usually a veggie burger. Unless it's a real meat place, like a steakhouse.
I mean, couldn't you just say, listen, I'm trying. You know? I'm doing the best I can being vegan, and sorry, my shoes might be leather, my car
that's what they have to do, I think.
Yeah.
Because
say, I'm doing the best I can with what I can control, and that's what I choose to do.
You literally have to live off your own land and make shoes out of tree bark, Well, even then, I mean, Lord knows what you basically can't do anything. So they have to live with the fact that they're slightly hypocritical.
That's not hypocritical.
What's that place?
No,
I
it's
don't
too
think
much effort. It's too much effort to
It's
really
a lot
do
of
it.
effort.
Yeah. But
I mean, you say, but can't you just say, I'm doing the best I can with being vegan of what I can control?
you could say that, yeah. I mean, I think you could say that.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck
you can
you
do whatever
want.
the fuck you
Because,
want.
I mean,
You can eat
really-
beef if you want.
Said, there's some girl at work that greases her about that shit too, and she just wants to punch her. It's like, come on. It's like, I'm doing the best I can with what I can control, and that's how I'm going. That's how I'm doing it.
What greases her in what way? Like calls her a cunt for not eating meat, or like
Well, you know how
No.
picks out
you know
the
how
little.
meaty, you know how
Picks out
meaty
the
it is.
little, are you? Then you can't wear your shoes that are leather. You can't blah 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 blah. Okay, well, I can't control all that, so.
And it's fun to do that to vegetarians, huh?
You guys always
The only
bitched
thing-
about people doing that to you guys
That's
when you
why
didn't
I
eat
don't-
red meat, but
That's
now
why I try
that
not to.
No, I don't-
now
do
they're
it.
vegan, you guys are like,
No.
I made fun of people. I made fun of people who would clown you for eat. I don't. If they want to eat vegetarian, that's fine. But if somebody you ask for a veggie, what are you? You blah blah blah, eating meat like a pansy. Blah. It's like, why do you care? Why do you care?
That's what I didn't understand, because people like that want to, say, why don't you eat meat? Get your turkey burger away from me. It's like, fuck you. Every one of you eats turkey at Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter. Whenever you have turkey, I don't see anybody telling you you're a wuss because you're having turkey for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
They just think that just because you eat turkey all the time or something,
Meat. It's like very, very cavemanish. The meat is associated with their manhood.
Yeah.
Meat.
I
Make
just
me
think
man.
I just think
Like,
it's
I eat
fucking
meat.
stupid.
I eat turkey. What's the difference? What's the
Turkey.
difference in what kind of meat it is?
Turkey make you pussy.
Like, can you not eat chocolate?
You can't eat jack shit because everything's got milk or butter or oil or some kind of animal fat.
All right.
Yeah, it's a real buzzkill, man.
Right?
Real buzzkill, man. Sorry about them animals. But I mean, if the animals,
Can't eat
if they had to kill
cheese?
1,000 horses to make this plastic, what's the difference? I mean, we're using that. We're contributing to that.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
I mean,
I'm
you can't eat-
going back to eating meat. And killing random animals at will. Not really. We're animal lovers. We have 6 dogs, 3 cats, and 3 horses.
I'd kill
I'm not-
1,000 buffalo to get some cheese, man.
I'm not vegan, Draconis. I just don't eat red meat. Whatever. I don't go around blabbing it to everybody either.
No, she never talks about it at all. She only talks about it if someone. That's like me either. I don't eat red meat, but I'm not. Only if someone asks me. If they say you want this
And
meat, and I'll say no, I just eat chicken and fish. I don't make a big deal.
I don't do it for attention. I
At
never
all.
tell anybody. I just eat what I eat, and I don't have to. I don't have to blab it around to everybody what I eat.
Isn't it because he got sick on burgers? Burger King burgers? You guys?
The McDonald's Olympic game where you won like a Big Mac for every gold medal, and a silver medal was a large fry, and a bronze medal was a Coke. It was a great game. And the Russians boycotted the Olympics, and they were our only competition, really.
Yeah.
So every day you go and you get these, and you just go, okay, give me 2 Big Macs and 2 Cokes and 2, because they were just cleaning up. McDonald's had to lose their shirt, and we ate so many Big Macs that we gave up meat. They were so disgusting.
We were so poor back then, and we were just like...
Oh, it was so good, though.
It was like heaven for us. I'm sure many other people were just like, woo! You know you're going to get free McDonald's every day.
You're like, I got 2 gold medals and 3 silver medals and 2 bronze. We got a whole meal plus an extra fry, babe. It's fucking awesome. That's why my allegiance is still with Putin. You know, I don't know what the big Russian deal is. Putin is the man.
What is, Russia, why were they so good at the Olympics?
Because they cheat.
Because they cheated. They were gassed. They all gassed up with the juice and everything.
And who else competes in the Olympics that's decent? What are the other teams? It's just USA usually wins everything.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
USA.
USA. USA. I'm trying to think. Who's good in the Olympics?
Don't you have our song on here?
It should be on there, babe.
Which song?
Fuck you. Is that what you're talking about?
It's in the CD player.
Oh, it's in the CD player. Okay. Switch from the car shows.
Welcome to Kush Kab. Thanks for tuning in. Had a slight delay with the technical difficulties, but Berlin should be here in a moment. We'll start the trivia questions that I have painstakingly picked out to provide maximum entertainment content.
Johnny Stinkfinger. Subscribe with Twitch Prime.
Kush Kab, Kush Kab, Kush Kab, cluster for bringing steam. Kush Kab, Kush Kab.
Do you think
Thank you, Johnny Stinkfinger.
Thank you, Johnny Stinkfinger. Donna's getting more comfortable saying Johnny Stinkfinger.
I have to.
My plan is working.
Do you think all the other Olympic countries get mad at the U.S. because...
We hog up all the medals?
Yeah, and I mean, it's not... I don't even know if I could talk about it. Like, it's... a lot of the people that win all our events were kind of slaves at one point.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Whatever country you're...
No, they weren't.
Whatever country... I mean, you could have even an ancestor that's like... your grandmother was in, Romania.
Yeah.
And you live in the United States your whole life and go compete for Romania. So nobody really cares about that. They probably hate us because... for a while there, we were the richest, just baddest ass country in the world, and we were just spending $1 gazillion on our Olympic program, and nobody else was. And now we ran ourselves into the poorhouse, so we're not quite as head and shoulders above everybody.
What's with the winter sports? Winter Olympics?
Yeah, you got the guys on. I mean, how desperate are you to make an event when you got a guy on skis and a rifle? And he has to ski for 3 miles, and then he's got to hit a target while he's really breathing heavy. That's the event. The biathlon. I watch it. I always thought, what if, you were a terrorist? I mean, you gotta...
Don't give him any ideas.
You got a rifle there. I mean...
I'm sure they check them.
Check them what?
The rifles?
For what?
Oh, I don't know. They do have real bullets, huh?
I think they have to have real bullets.
Don't they do electronic now?
Is it?
I think they did that
Oh, maybe
last
you're right.
year.
Because they knew somebody was going to do that to get their viral fame.
Oh, man.
You're skiing in a pack of 20 guys. You just go fall to the rear, drop to your knees, and pick them all off.
And they really missed out because that's the only thing that would make the Winter Olympics watchable. And everybody would tune into that sport next year.
Yep. What if it's going to happen again? Biathlon's the best event ever. Oh, shit. This car smells like broth.
Gee, I wonder why.
Why don't you have a Tic Tac and throw that broth out the window?
Fuck, I'm not a vegetarian.
I think we
Just
watched
one
the,
Tic
I
Tac.
watched the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, we do.
It's like the
Not all of it, but we watch some of it.
like the long ski jumping gets, just kind of cool because some guys just fucking basically fly.
He's flying 100 feet, like 100 feet in the air. You're like, how's that guy not going to die when he lands? And they never die.
Doesn't that hurt? I don't understand that.
Well, if you land right, you're landing because it's an angle, so you're
Yeah.
like, it's a perfect if you do it right.
I know, but aren't your feet still hitting the ground from being way high up? It just seems...
Yeah, I mean, they have to, they have to hit it right. What I hate is the skating, because, like, to me, watching a skating routine, like, say, okay, the girl you want to win in the women's singles, it's her final skate, and if she gets a 9.9, she's gonna win. And the whole time you're just like, oh, she's gonna fuck up. That's too stressful.
Imagine how she feels.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress.
And then the fucking curling. I feel like a lot of people watch that.
Yeah.
It's always on like the TVs. They're always playing that shit all fucking Winter Olympics long. It's like the main event is curling, and everybody does the same thing. They watch it to try and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And they, after 30 minutes, you go, I don't fucking know.
It's pretty uneventful. It's like the cornhole.
Getting a lot of buffering.
We're buffering.
I keep saying buffering. Yours is.
Oh man!
Is everybody?
It says it's not working.
Who?
No, it says it's all. Man, what? Why wasn't like? So why isn't the telephone shit working?
It's just because it's
I thought you had a Wi-Fi hotspot.
no.
I thought Lauren did.
Yeah.
You didn't bring it?
No.
I told you to bring it.
Well, she said she had her deal.
Yeah, true. We thought we had our deal. Our deal's this close, but nobody's hearing me say this.
It worked
Hey, Chris,
yesterday.
hand me that white. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Hand me that white router. Can you hand me that?
White router. It was a nice day for a white router. Nobody hears this. I can do whatever I want. Let's just act like we're doing crazy shit that people can't hear. They'll think it's a great show, and they'll just because they're just seeing like clicks and they're like, nobody's into it. Nobody's into it but me.
I'm just trying to give this to Steven, see if he can.
We may have to switch to the mobile router. We may have an emergency solution.
Or just go.
How long do you think it's going to take to change the APN? Is that a process or might not be too bad? We got our IT gal on it. We could always move it inside and Donna could IT it out here and then fix it.
There's not a hitchhiker.
Bad timing.
Tell her to go to the other side. She can come in.
Other side.
Trace, move your seat up so you're not.
I got her.
Back.
Does anybody else do that? Like when
What?
somebody walks in front of your car and you beep the horn and freak them out? I always do that.
Can we do a
always
Kush
does
Kab
that,
version
man.
The Kush Kab version
Drive
of what?
around honking at people.
Let's go through Publix.
Let's get a train horn.
Let's go through Publix and honk at those pretentious, slow walking
Yeah.
assholes.
Yes.
You want to do that, babe?
Yeah, you get in trouble.
Get in trouble.
Put it down.
Get in trouble. The beep police. The beep police. All right, quit eating them Tic Tacs. You're making me want to eat them.
You told me to eat a Tic Tac.
Let's see. Are we on?
Kush Kab is so festive.
Well, it is. It's very festive. We're having buffering issues today.
What did you just?
What do you throw out as Tic Tac?
Can you hold that
The
straight?
mint.
Oh, would you have one of those big mints?
Yeah. It's kind of gross.
You don't like mints either. He doesn't.
Nowhere near as good as a Tic Tac.
You saying that a wintergreen isn't as good as a Tic Tac?
No.
Oh, wintergreen is good. These are too big.
Wintergreen?
It is. Look at the
Wintergreen.
label. It's wintergreen and peppermint.
No.
It is peppermint and winter.
Peppermint.
It is peppermint.
I need to get me some peppermint.
But like in a roll, they're smaller. These are too big. Like barely fit in my mouth. What? These are big.
They barely fit in your mouth.
No, but they're like
He has this
they're.
world's
I got a
smallest
small palate.
You would not be a popular girl.
Honey, not tonight. just this much.
Oh God.
Got a tiny mouth, you know.
You said it.
I know.
Can't expect me not to jump on that.
Went toe green.
Winter green. You knew that, babe? That it was.
What? Do you need assistance? Are we live?
We're kind of live,
Buffering.
and Donna's trying to figure out the APN. Did you know it was
I got-
peppermint, babe?
It's even, yeah.
See, she knows. That's
And
old
winter
school.
green.
See,
Yeah.
she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows the deal.
Yeah.
Most of us adults know the deal.
Someone the other day was like, you know what board games are? Are you freaking kidding me? Yes, I know what board games are.
What age was the person that asked the question?
67.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I wonder how many years before board games
board game?
are like what?
What?
I mean, because now, I mean, even like headbands, you know, you play on your
Yeah.
phone. Everything you play on your phone now. But you can't replace the feel of the die in your hand. The 1, 2, 3, 4 moving on
You
the
can't
board.
replace the popping of the dice in Trouble where you're just like,
The Pop-O-Matic. the fucking Pop-O-Matic. It was a revolutionary
oh,
invention.
we should play that.
We should play Trouble.
Trouble.
You know, I think we
Is
have.
is that all luck?
Well, if you're skillful at Trouble, you can beat someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
Huh.
How?
Because there's a little bit of strategy to how to get your, strategy.
Yeah, I think
there's
that-
a little bit of strategy. The Pop-O-Matic.
Oh, because you got so many guys going at once.
Yeah, and
I can't even remember.
whether to bring a guy out and who to move and.
Johnny Stinkfinger, 95 bits.
You know what I always...
Party, 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 let's all get wasted. Shake it for me, baby girl, do it butt naked. I'm so wasted, she's so wasted. Tell the bartender, send me 20 more chickens.
You know, like Trouble when you're playing with little kids. Did you just win every time?
Me?
Yeah.
I had to try. Yeah, so that kind of proves it. I had to try to lose at Trouble when I played my kids because they would just leave their guy. I can't really describe it because I'm not playing the game, but there was ways I just
Like,
have
get
to.
your other guy going.
Yeah, you just have to cheat against yourself when you're a dad to let your kids win.
You know what game? I don't remember ever really playing it. I just remember setting it up. Mousetrap.
Yeah, it was. So,
And we
Was
could
that
never
even
set
a
it up.
game?
you had the worst dad in the world to play Mousetrap with.
And
Because
it would fall throughout in the middle of the game.
yeah, I could never set the thing up right. I think it was made shitty by the time we bought it. That game had been around for 50 years. And they were making it in China then, and it was just not quality. Because you could never get the thing to work at all. Or maybe it was just me. But you should have been able to get it to work if
I was like 4.
4.
Come on, Trace. Why can't you set up the Mousetrap game? God. Thanks a lot, son.
Let me down again. Oh, how are we doing? Are we still buffering? Go inside. Okay, there's.
Just go. Just take the car. Go.
Well, you think it's
This is
gonna
like
be
the
better?
worst spot.
Okay, it's the worst
For
spot. We
service.
should go.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna go.
Well, what do you have your Wi-Fi on, Trace?
I don't have my Wi-Fi on.
Oh, okay.
He's using. What do you? I think you said you're using Wi-Fi.
I'm using my cell phone.
You're using
service.
phone service. Okay.
We can't just drive away. See, Daddy would start to drive away.
I was gonna
Even though
change
he's
places
got a
with you.
towel on the window.
windshield there.
Oh man, I
Oh,
honestly
no.
didn't see the problem with starting to drive.
There we go.
And there's Tracy's solution. Father and son team of the year.
Windshield wipers going.
Except for that gallon jug on the top of the.
No, I took that off.
Oh, I have to go in and get my purse.
So are we gonna? You think we're gonna try just driving away, and this is gonna get better?
Yeah.
All
The
right,
router
let's do
says
it.
it has excellent service, an excellent signal,
Oh, perfect.
All
but,
right.
but it's not working. So, I mean, this on the phone, on the settings, in the Wi-Fi that I have hooked up to the router. See, we got this cool router.
Hey, someone says put the router on top of the car for better signal.
And
They said in parentheses, seriously.
Seriously,
no, it says.
I'll hold it.
you hold it like that.
Look,
Come here.
it says. What's it say?
Excellent strength.
Yes, we're trying to put that one.
We have excellent strength already.
I don't know.
Putting
All right. So if anybody's
Router,
listening, if anybody can hear me, read my lips through the buffering, we're gonna take off
That's the
here.
worst person to read lips.
Me?
Yeah.
I can't read lips at all. I'm a horror. People, your mom's always doing that. Like I'll be on the phone, she's like, I'm like, no idea what you're fucking saying.
Use your words.
We're gonna go take it on the road here in a minute. I'm gonna go pee then because we're going on the road.
Play some stuff.
Place a book. We're going on the road. Things will get better.
I'm asking Steven. He's trying to
They're
help
gonna
me.
get. Okay, well I'm still gonna pee.
Well, I gotta go in too. I'm just trying to get this done first.
Okay, no, you take your time. Well, I pee. I've got lots of questions.
So I'm trying to see if that's something we can do quickly.
Yeah.
Unhook everything from the car, whatever's outside. Nothing, I don't think. These are all hooked to my plugs. This is battery operated. Look how nice it looks on there.
It's real nice. Very nice. Very custom. I need these lights for my photo shoot, actually.
For what?
I'm gonna have a dog photo shoot.
Oh, really?
It froze when Berlin. Okay.
You can't. Are you using it so you can't play anything right now?
Yeah, I can. What do you want me to play?
Just play all the stuff.
Hugs from the honeys, pound from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Sure do, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman stroke, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stopping. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Tonight, we're getting fucked up.
Unless, I don't know, maybe you got a crazy girl.
Something.
And that's for this part. Really punch him in the dick. Punch him in the dick. Right, left hook. Yeah, punch him in the dick. For real. Punch him in the dick. Punch him in the dick.
This is
If you
just
really
me.
hate your man, then punch him in the dick.
Hot tamales in the drawer. Hot tamales in the drawer. Hot tamales in the drawer. Hot tamales in the
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner on the pill, my hood up on the drum. Rolled up the line, I'm trying to get fucked up. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
I don't know what's going on. They told me to sit here, play some music, and wait. Oh,
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip the party like it's your birthday.
we're having a party up here.
Cause it's your birthday. You'll find me in the club.
Where's your mom?
Above, mama, I got what you need. If you looking for the buzz, I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. Get into getting rough. You can find me in the club.
Wherever you want to sit.
Mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel the buzz, I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug.
Can I have my water, Trace? Thank you.
Oh, your water. Get it. Come on.
Get it. Oh. You're not mean to me. You're the slowest man in the world. Welcome to Kush Kab. Technical difficulties. We're taking on. We're probably just gonna take off and it'll get better.
Yeah.
From a bone, smoking all day. I do get tired, but that don't stop me from getting higher. Smoking with me is always
give me those
fun.
cards,
Start the
Trace.
four-wheeler when the blunt is done. But you know me, I'll probably
Straight there,
crash.
straight in front
We
of
can
your
maybe
face.
ride
Sorry,
car
didn't
when
tell
I
you.
fix it that fast. Puffing on the zip top. Puffing on the zip top. Yeah. Yeah, you know me, always puffing on the
Oh, that's
zip
a-
top. Do it every day.
It's a big,
For this,
a big
for this
horn.
big car.
Toot, toot,
You
toot,
know I love smoking on a jiffy pop.
Yeah.
You know I love smoking on a jiffy pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a new show.
No,
The name
Trace
is
is
outlandish. Only drink Coronas, but we
No,
don't speak
man.
Spanish.
I don't think
I know that
I don't
one
think
happened.
anything's gonna get fixed today.
Was a good deal.
What you
Just
need?
go.
What you need?
Now outlandish.
No, we don't have to.
Walking on their
If you
feet.
need
Fuck it,
whatever
light
you
that
think
blunt up
you need the
and let's go
computer.
get something to eat.
All right, turn it down. I'm gonna ask some questions. Turn it down.
I don't need that. You can unplug.
Do something with that, Trace.
You said unplug that.
Hang on, I gotta see what's
There we go.
Do you need the router thingy?
No, no.
All right. Donna's still working diligently to get the mobile router APN code changed, whatever that means. I do a couple practice questions here.
Thank you for calling me to get up ASAP to get into the Kush Kab.
Wasn't that a very nice wake up call?
It was, yeah.
But it's still a wake up call.
Exactly.
I let you sleep till almost 9. What was bovine spongiform encephalopathy called by the British press in 1996?
Berlin. Mad cow disease.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Jeez. Cronk. Yes, mad cow disease.
I hope I never get it.
He just sits there.
What do you call a substance containing only one kind of atom?
Compound.
Opposite of.
An element.
Yes.
Fuck.
Getting all these science questions gonna kill you.
I went to
Nah,
college.
give me some more science questions.
All right, here's one that should be a toss-up. What ship's lookout was miffed when his request for binoculars was denied in 1912?
Trace Christopher Columbus.
No.
I at least know that that's not.
I know that's wrong, but I can't.
Say that one more time.
What ship's lookout was miffed when he was denied his request for binoculars in 1912?
What? Myth.
Give me my binoculars. No!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
What ship's lookout? The Titanic. What ships? The Titanic.
We didn't even
Oh,
get
what
that question.
Yeah.
If you only had his binoculars, you would have seen the iceberg. See?
I thought they were like, I thought everyone saw it, like, iceberg ahead!
But they didn't have binoculars, so he was like, he was like right there.
Iceberg ahead!
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, are you saying the ship's lookout like forgot his binoculars at home?
No, he was denied his. He said, "I need some binoculars up here," and they said,
Shut the
you.
fuck up!
And then they all died.
If I was denied the binoculars, I should get a lifeboat.
Yeah, for sure.
How many people survived?
23.
I think it was a few hundred.
A few
But
hundred made it?
There was like over 1,000 passengers. I can't remember, but maybe a couple hundred.
I mean, do you think the people on the lifeboats, it was just a fight and they were bashing people in the face?
I would say yes. It was nonstop, 24 hours bashing other people in the face with oars.
Yeah.
Because they were going to get in and swamp your boat, and that's what you have to do because
Fuck off the boat.
otherwise they would just sink the boat.
God, the same exact thing would happen today, too.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then everyone would die because all the boats would sink because all the a-holes would be climbing on the... Man.
But I mean, that's a tough one, though. If you're in the water, you might be one of those a-holes. You know, you're like, man, I got to get on that boat.
Have you seen the joke one they do? I just saw it on Facebook the other day. It's like a fiesta, a pool party fiesta deal, but they turn it into a remake of the Titanic, and it's just all the people at the party sitting there floating like they're dead. And then there's the two people that play the one role where he falls off the deal and drowns.
All right, Trace, what are their names?
Guess one of them. Guess one of them.
The two people that are playing the roles? Don't look at the chat.
Two main stars of the Titanic.
Do you know the guy who drowns at the end, who she doesn't let off?
Yes.
I thought he was rescued later.
I mean, yes. They find his body swollen.
I know it, but like his real name or his
real name.
stage name?
I think it was
It's
his...
not Matt Damon.
No, not the actor, the guy in the Titanic.
You mean you're talking about the guys and characters?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the real actor. He doesn't even know the actor's name, let alone the character. For the love of God.
Oh, come on.
It's Brad.
No.
Brett.
No. Think Ninja Turtles.
Raphael.
Yes.
Michelangelo. Donatello. What's the other one?
Are you for real?
I don't know his name. I never even watched the movie. I've seen the
The
scene.
actor?
I know. Okay.
Now I'm talking about the actor, because he obviously is not.
Okay, man, this is the
Leonardo
most,
DiCaprio.
Yes.
the most Kush Kab conversation in the history of Kush
Okay,
Kab.
I thought he
And what's
would...
his real name? Jack?
Jack and Rose.
I got Jack. I wouldn't have remembered Rose.
Hello, Rose.
And weren't they? Wasn't she sitting something?
We gotta play that, Trace.
Hello, Rose.
We gotta play
Yellow Rose.
Ricky's Yellow Rose. Because then it could be a continual rib.
Oh, Yellow Rose. And then
Okay, so that was the Titanic.
right.
Crested the binoculars.
Did somebody throw a ring off the boat in the movie?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's like
some
Rose
old bag.
when
Some old bag.
it's
threw a
Rose when she's an old
yeah.
lady. But then
It's
yeah,
like a necklace.
Is she on another cruise? You gonna learn your lesson?
Yeah, she went on another cruise.
that one got stranded. They ran aground too.
She tried to throw this diamond necklace off and fell over the balcony.
Yeah.
She died.
She should have just. She was a pretty old bag. She should have just jumped off.
You seen like some of those ships? Like imagine, I mean, they seem as if they're like 10 stories above the water at least, 10, 15. I don't
Yeah,
know, maybe
they
more.
look more.
I mean, they just look like hotels.
They are.
It's like if one of those things ever something did happen, you know, nothing, you know, I mean, the technology's far superior now, but
If
if
they hit
an
an
accident
iceberg,
happened, something.
thousands of people would be dead.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Oh man.
See, am I wrong for wishing that would happen secretly in my mind?
No,
It'd be really-
that's what I hope two of them crash into each other.
and an aircraft carrier at the same time. Mass carnage.
Chaos.
Okay, here we go. What current of water makes the south side of Cape Cod warmer than the north?
Oh yes, yes.
The jet stream. What was the question?
What current of water makes the south side of Cape Cod warmer than the north?
The warm current. The South Pacific current. The
Oh, don't they
Santa-
get into it on Finding Nemo?
Yeah, I should have got
Oh,
Fuck.
fuck.
this one. The Gulf Stream.
Oh, I knew that.
Gulf Stream.
I wasn't gonna.
You just didn't give us enough time.
I think so. I think I gave you more than enough time.
I was about to get it. What do they travel on in Finding Nemo? They were like, whoa, and they were like, whoa.
And then they're like,
whoa.
The Gulf Stream.
No, it's it's like we're
I
never.
have to find the blue current.
It's like the PPC.
You guys don't even know what you're talking about. All right.
I don't.
What word means 1/2 the world's surface?
Is that a multiple choice?
Hemisphere.
Berlin got it. Hemisphere. She's crushing you, Trace.
Not doing too good today. These are hard ones.
How many U.S. states border the Gulf of Mexico?
Trace 13.
No.
Trace 8.
Berlin.
Trace 9.
No.
4.
No.
Berlin 5.
5. Texas.
5?
Louisiana. Mississippi. Alabama. Florida.
On the surface.
Mexico.
This Trace should get this one. What's the ballet term for a 360-degree turn on one foot?
Oh, that's just Trace's spin?
No.
What? Torse.
Plie.
Oh, Berlin came up with a ballet term.
Oh.
But it's not it. Pirouette. Pirouette.
Why would I get that?
I was kidding.
Oh.
Now, do you think someone should go and tell your mom we should probably just drive away?
We'll just drive away.
She's gonna get mad though.
I know, because she's working to. No, you don't do it. No, don't do it. We'll give her a
Oh,
couple.
I'm just getting an
Okay.
update.
I'll just
Highly stressed, Berlin.
I'll drive.
Well, you just drive me and you just drive away.
Me right now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like it's like Thelma and Louise, and we'll never come back.
They'd both be running out to the gate trying to kick her ass.
How would me and you survive on the road? How would me and you make a new life?
Oh.
What are you gonna do to support me?
You don't have any money?
Well, not in my pocket, actually. I got some land here.
I mean, what do we
We're
got?
gonna auction off the land real quick.
There's like $6 up here.
I got like
I got like
$60 in my dresser.
I have 75
In
on my
one. So
card.
we got like 120. We got almost a full tank of gas.
Just go be homeless in the
Let's go down to the Keys.
The
I think we can make
Keys,
it to the
homeless
Keys.
Keys
We
people.
can make it to the Keys with 3/4 of a tank of gas and $70 because we can buy more gas.
If we just go to the Keys and be homeless people and go as a different name, like would anybody ever find us?
That's a good question. If you're just homeless?
Yeah, you'd almost have
I
to
don't
get in
think so.
trouble.
I don't think so. Unless you were like blowing some guy for crack and you looked up and it was like, you know, your brother-in-law or something.
What? That's how you think we're gonna get caught blowing our cousin?
Oh, it was a joke. But for crack, man, if you're homeless down in the Keys, you gotta do what you gotta do. How's she gonna get that crack?
How do we get rid of? We gotta do performances though. Street performer.
The worst. Be doing pathetic, middle-aged homeless Trace Hogan.
Yeah, you'd be dressed.
Brother.
You'd be dressed as like one of the medieval Joker guys.
Joke. A jester
Yeah, just.
who can't juggle. I just sit there. With a sad jester with I made a sad face.
Sad
and I just drop
gesture.
the balls every time. Please give me money.
No talents.
I ran off from my wife and it didn't work out. IT.
That's all I can do is
IT.
I can juggle.
How's it going, Poopy? Okay? It's alright. Everything's okay.
Alright, we're gonna just see if that will go back on and off. Hang on.
Yeah, your mom didn't. She didn't sign up to be IT gal.
Yeah.
And she's totally IT gal.
Yeah, I don't know.
She does a pretty good fucking job, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gotten us out of every situation we've been in so far and got us back to square one.
Wonder what she's doing. This
they're-
blue light's not blinking anymore.
They're probably resetting it with a different code or something. So don't fuck our lights up. Don't do anything to fuck anything up.
Yeah, better not touch her.
You best not touch anything. We're chilling out in the Kush Kab. Got some technical difficulties. We're looking to go on the road. If Donna can reroute the code and the router with the PBA DNA gimmick, and then we'll be good to go.
Oh God. I mean, let's just get in and go.
Well, if she's
So-
like if she's like almost if she's almost done, then we'll just, if in another 5 minutes, we'll just take off. I'll say, come on, let's go.
Man,
Let's get it.
I'm always distracted by that big leaf. Oh, and it stopped. There's a big leaf out there that's always blowing around. But it's
I know, it's one leaf, and it blows like crazy, even when it's not that windy.
There's like no wind out right now, and it's just going crazy. I thought there was like a squirrel. Over there.
It gets me all the time. Right over in the left corner.
Yeah. Still going a little bit now.
No hawk, man. The hawk's been gone the last few times. We had a hawk that was hunting off the goalposts. Every Kush Kab.
It's because we're buffering.
Are we still buffering?
I don't know. Still 81 people watching. Even if we are
We're
buffering.
working on it. We're working on it. Donna's working. It'll be solved regardless in the next 10 minutes. We'll just leave.
Who said she was sassing you?
Who said how she was sassing me?
Draclonus.
Was she sassing me?
SpongeBob.
I don't remember what she said.
I don't either.
I don't think she was sassing me because I was trying to bend over backwards because I know she's stressed out on this tech shit.
Oh, it was stressful.
It is stressful. But I was like, you know, see, normally I would be like, come on. I mean, you know, it's 8:20, 8:25. We got to get on the fucking air. We got, you know, but I was like, that's not going to get anybody making it get on faster. It's going to get on when it gets on. If we don't get on, there's nothing we can do. So let's make the best, and we'll make it work. And if it don't work in 10 minutes, we'll either move inside or we'll hit the road. But we will be on in 10 minutes, hopefully in some shape or form.
Oh man.
But by next week, the router, if not by later today, Donna will have the router dialed in. Then we can go anywhere.
I still got my stolen knife that I took from David, and I still carry it with me everywhere.
Is that legal size?
I hope so. I thought it was like, it's not 4 inches, it's like 3.5 inches.
Yeah.
My other one's giant though. I don't know if I can have that. Like, what's?
Probably not.
But why do they sell it at the? Why do they sell it at the fishing store?
I don't know. Like maybe you're allowed to have it in your tackle box, but not on your person. Bada bing.
Gosh. So many rules. How are you supposed to know all of them? Like, I just learned that recently. So if you're 18 years old, you're gonna get arrested when you buy a knife to go fishing.
You can't buy a fishing knife.
I'm just saying, the one I have was like 5-6 inches long.
You mean you bought it, but you carried it what, in your car or something?
Yeah, I just carry it on me all the time. I didn't think somebody's saying that's illegal if it's over like 4 inches.
I think it is.
So what is the charge for that?
Illegal knife charge.
I don't want to get that.
Well, then don't carry the illegal knife.
I don't quite carry the big one. Since I heard that, I'm just saying, if beforehand nobody told me I could get arrested for that.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse, son.
Yes, it is. It's
No,
a very
not.
good excuse.
It is a good excuse.
I didn't fucking know that was a law. I never voted on knife length.
Oh, it's safety. It's a safety deal. Now, do you use that knife a lot? Does it come in handy? Not really.
Well, I've only done
The only
illegal things with it.
The only thing he can remember to bring is the thing that isn't that handy. Can you quit clicking that knife too?
Sorry.
Stop.
Except for when I do need it. That's the only time I forget it. Like the one time I used it at the fair to cut a bunch of inflatable bears down that everybody was wanting. And then, of course, I forgot to bring it to the Green Parrot.
Then you could have used it.
And I was out in back alley searching for Joe. I was like, oh, I don't have my pocket knife on me in case somebody jumps out.
Your 3-inch pocket knife.
It's better than nothing.
Definitely better than nothing.
If he's just got unless he's got a gun, then it's not really better than nothing. You're pretty much fucked.
You're pretty much fucked.
And he might be even more likely to shoot you because you got a knife.
You just charge him. Charge him with that knife. He'll freak out. That's your only choice.
No way. That's not what I'm doing.
How are things, Berlin?
Well, my bagel was delicious. So,
Pretty good.
pretty good.
How are things with your mom?
Oh, I don't know.
Alright.
We have Tic Tacs available if you need them. Not saying you need them. Just knowing that you've eaten a bagel.
I know the camera's not on it. But I'm feeling I can kick that volleyball right there
No.
into that backboard.
Oh, okay. Into the.
I don't think it'll
won't
fit in the hoop, but I'm
no.
gonna hit it.
Okay, you He's feeling it. I wish
Feeling
we had
it.
the camera. We could only describe it for you.
We can't turn this thing.
Oh, wait. Too late.
It was
You
a
missed
complete whiff.
He
Boo.
missed it high by about 10 yards. Not feet, by about 10 yards. 10 yards high.
To the right.
Don't you wish you had a highlight reel of all the incredible shots you've made through your life? Whether it be, throwing a ping pong ball in a cup, or a piece of garbage, sky hooking it into, there's some ridiculous shot,
Every great play.
I remember one time with a basketball. Me and my friend were playing basketball, and the ball went out and ran to probably this fence right there where the fence is, and I'd say it was 25 yards to 30 yards away from the what do you call it? The basket.
The basket.
And my friends were there, and I said, "Watch this." And I fucking kicked it, and it went right. It hit the backboard and went right in the fucking net.
It was the coolest play.
If only we
I
had those
know.
highlights. Okay, I'm gonna give your mom one more minute, and we'll give her till 10.
What did anyone on the chat saying anything like, "Hey, you're live"?
I prefer to be oblivious and happy and oblivious, thinking I'm talking to people, and then hopefully, how many people we got? People still watching.
88.
We still got people watching, so we're giving Donna 5 more minutes. The IT lady is diligently working.
You're counting the wrong way. We were giving her 1 minute. Now we're giving her 5.
She's working hard. I don't want to pressure her. All right. What element was converted to plutonium in the first nuclear reactors?
Oh fuck.
Carbon.
Something unobtainium.
What element was converted to plutonium?
Plutonium in the first nuclear reactor.
Aluminum.
Trace was right. It was something titanium. It was
titanium.
Uranium. Uranium.
Oh, and they just went Uranus, Pluto. Oh, wow.
So you guys don't even know about uranium. That's not like an antiquated term. That's what nuclear reactors produce. They produce uranium.
I got
I
it
used to
kind of
know
right.
when I took a class.
But now here's an interesting, I would call it fact. There's fusion reactors, which makes plutonium from uranium.
Yeah.
And then there's a different kind of like fission, that technology that was back then they were experimenting with, but they went with this technology because they needed plutonium for bombs.
So what would have happened?
We would have had completely clean energy, because if it doesn't produce the fission doesn't produce the radioactivity, I think. So you would have you could have power the entire world.
It'll kill
And
their
they
kids.
said, "Don't let anyone know about this."
Yeah, because we got to get this uranium.
Because we got to get some bombs.
It's plutonium.
But they still build new ones with that old technology just because.
They still need the bombs. Probably you can't just use your old bombs. Bombs go bad, man.
Is that a fact?
I have no idea.
Bombs.
Because you're always making.
How do you know if they're bad?
But you have to make new tech. I mean, if the Russians come out with a supersonic bomb, then you got to replace all yours with supersonic bombs. That's the way it is.
Just not have bombs. Bombs suck.
Bombs really suck.
What kind of planet do you live on where everybody? The best solution was, well, we're all gonna have enough bombs where we can mutually assure destruction on both sides, so neither one of us will do it.
Until somebody fucking crazy.
Crazy motherfucker does it.
Oh shit. Just gonna be everything blowed up.
Everything gonna blow up.
Alright. What astronomical term gradually replaced the cumbersome, gravitationally completely collapsed object?
Trace gravity.
Berlin, black hole. I just
I-
watched The Theory of Everything 2 nights ago. He had 3 kids, and then he divorced his wife.
Who was that? What's the
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Like his wife stayed with him.
He's like that.
Yeah.
He divorced. Was he a bear?
Yeah, who was all the
when
way.
he divorced her.
Yeah, and he
Who
married
fell in love with that?
his nurse. And she was like, "Oh, he's brilliant."
Well, I love the way you are wiping my ass today. Will you marry me?
Like him and his first wife were married for 30 years,
That's a do wrong, right?
and
That's
then he's like, "Goodbye."
Well, I mean, maybe she was fucking over that shit.
I mean, she was actually. There's might be the
As
third
we-
kid might not be his. So
Still, as a woman, that's got to be a blow to the ego that you lost. You know that this guy chose another woman over you, especially after what you
Yeah.
nursed him back to health and everything. Well, not really, but you cared for him.
he only died less than a year ago. It's crazy.
He was wrong. He was wrong about the black holes or something. His theory.
What was
One of his main
what was he
theories was wrong.
smart about? I never remember.
Cosmology.
I
What's-
was not that smart, but when your voice talks like a computer, people think you're a genius.
I still don't believe that he had any brain activity going on.
That was all fake. He was completely brain dead.
He was-
Yeah, and they just had a
They just
computer
had-
that talked
They
for
were
him.
fucking around with people, yeah.
It was like Surrey,
Back
Surrey
then.
before she was a thing.
He was a human Surrey. All right, it's. Oh, she's
can
got
you-
1 more minute.
Can you rename your Surrey?
I don't know.
I
Like
don't think you can.
Surrey,
Maybe.
this.
Surrey, change your name.
Yeah, Surrey,
Maybe.
change your name. What's his name?
Stephen Hawking.
I'm gonna
I am
change.
now Stephen Hawking.
Siri, talk like Stephen Hawking.
Okay.
I wonder if you can do. She we had that Alexa. She never did anything. She never knew anything. She knew about half the shit you'd ask her. The other half, I do not understand that question.
I'm so over every brand, every company jumping on the Alexa bandwagon with their commercials. Like, Alexa, who's the best car dealership in Tampa? Like, stop.
It's so lame.
Stop.
It's so lame.
I mean, if it
Alexa.
comes up.
It's obviously not.
It's like there's a commercial I'm watching, and the guy's got his mobile Alexa or something like Bluetooth Alexa in his car, and he's like, Alexa, set the house temperature to 71 degrees. And he's driving real cool. Alexa, turn on the music. Alexa, lights on. And then
Do
his
it
wife-
yourself, you
Then
pussy.
his
That's
wife
what
gets
I'd
home,
say.
and she's just like, oh.
Oh, he
He
turned.
mobily turned on the lights in the air for me. Oh my god. And I'm like, what kind of superfluous society do we live in? Where those are the important things is that you can tell your house to do shit from your car.
Or the one preposterous commercial where the wife astronaut unlocks her car from space because her silly husband locked the keys again in the car.
Thank God she had that.
Are they saying it's for real?
I don't know.
You don't get cell service in space.
She's
Yeah,
like-
you might get really good cell service.
Yeah, the
It's
satellites.
the best cell service ever.
You're right there next to the satellite.
I've got 1,000 bars. All right. It's time. I'm going to have to go check on her.
Oh god.
Cup holder back here.
There it is.
Sweet. And I better get more.
You want me to go
Yeah,
ask
we'll-
her?
What happened? No.
I was just kidding. Do you have any questions? Where are the questions
He
at?
took them all.
You took them with
I
him?
think he did. Yep, he has them in his hand. Boo.
Boo.
Alright, Trace, give me some questions. Off the top of your head.
I got some good ones.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. Shit, I don't... Animal questions. I'm trying to stump you, but animal questions, you probably know all that. Shit. Science.
Shit. Science.
How do you make a... How do you lower... Fuck, that's stupid. Maybe I don't have any questions.
I can't think of any questions for you.
Off the top of my head.
Oh, hey, Ned.
How long is my pontoon boat?
22 feet.
24.
Ah!
Oh. How many volts is a car battery?
1 million. 36.
12.
Oh, what? 12?
Yeah.
So I could put a 12-volt battery in my car.
You have a 12-volt battery in your
I thought
car.
12-volt. What's the big block?
There's still 12-volt batteries that are smaller. Like a 9-volt's only this big.
That's what I'm saying.
It's that big. It doesn't really matter how big it is.
So then why do they gotta be this big?
So to last longer. Well, and they got like cranking amps and stuff.
Trace is like, wait, why are they that big? Cranks and amps and yeah, all that good stuff.
I got 2 batteries in my Jeep. One for to start it and one for my speakers.
What?
What?
You can't use them the same one?
I just got 2 batteries and then I don't think my alternator works. So every couple days I just charge both my batteries and put them back in. And then go bumping down the street. Did you hear somebody called the cops on me for it?
No.
Just driving down the little road. It's basically the equivalent of like going down our driveway to the mailboxes and back.
Yeah.
And somebody called the cops on me.
And what was their complaint?
I don't even know what their complaint would be.
What'd the
I
cops
mean, I
say?
guess they just drove up to my house and then they didn't even talk to me about it.
The cops didn't even confront you.
No, they just drove up. I saw them and they started talking to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
They called the cops, and then he came and did like a turn around in my driveway.
How do you know he was talking about you?
I'm thinking he was because
They didn't talk to me or nothing.
maybe. I mean, there could have been something else, but it seemed like that.
But why wouldn't the cop come unless the cop was like, oh, that's just...
Yeah, who
Who
cares?
the fuck cares?
I mean, it was obnoxious. I mean, it's got like so many speakers in it, and it's super loud.
Oh, I'm sure it was the most obnoxious thing ever.
The Jeep
Yeah.
itself is loud and obnoxious, and the speakers themselves are loud and obnoxious.
And Trace himself is loud and obnoxious.
And I am loud and obnoxious.
And then you put them all three, it's the loud, obnoxious trifecta.
It's the obnoxious train.
The obnoxious train. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, that's obnoxious. I'm gonna paint that on the side of it in spray paint.
The obnoxious train.
Obnoxious. Just obnoxious.
Not
on the
even
head.
not outlandish. Obnoxious.
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 Me and Joe were supposed to paint it purple and green.
How'd that go?
We haven't done it yet.
What?
I got the paint and everything, and he was supposed to come over and do it, but they accidentally
What kind of paint did you get?
spray paint.
Oh. I'm thinking you got like the cans of house paint.
I got a spray blaster. I'm gonna actually paint it nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! All right, we're hitting the road.
Woo!
Who's driving?
Your mom?
All right.
Alright,
In quest of better cell service.
going to the moon!
We need some coconuts.
this
Why
work?
do you have
That
3
works?
phones?
She brought her burner phone.
Yep.
She's busted.
Is she going to...
She go back in the house.
I thought she was taking the long way to the front seat.
All right, nothing's plugged in, right? And all the towels and everything's gone. I think we're good.
I think so. I think everything's plugged in internally.
All right, Trace.
What?
How do you feel about an ugly sweater party?
I just went to one.
Oh yeah. I want to go.
What
I
about
want
it?
to have one.
How about instead of Christmas, we at nighttime
That's what
on
I'm
Christmas
saying.
Day,
That's what I'm
we
saying.
do that because nobody
In case
does
that
anything
computer
Christmas
starts
Day.
to die, here's a.
How do you get on Twitch here?
I don't know. Isn't there an app?
Are you getting on
Just
Twitch
type
on
in
there?
Just type
Yeah,
in
but you're not.
Twitch.
Once we pull away, you're not going to be able to be on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, I
Hey.
thought you...
For why we got the computer.
For
What the
music.
fuck?
Oh, she's smarter than we are in all aspects.
I
of
don't think they're-
technology. What?
Oh, shit.
You fucked up, buddy. You
I don't think they're bits. He just cheered us, or like,
Emotes.
posted a bunch of emotes about Christmas.
Who did?
I like the Christmas
Buzzard Bob.
emotes.
Thank you, Buzzard Bob.
Okay, Berlin.
They didn't do
Merry
anything.
Christmas, Buzzard Bob.
This is the,
Whose ass you eating today? It's a running joke. I know they do the chat jokes. I'm just piling on it. They say Buzzard Bob eats ass.
That's what I heard.
Everything's funnier in this voice.
Buzzard Bob. What do you need to use the computer for?
music.
Nobody's listening to nobody.
So you gotta plug that in. You can play those.
Gotcha.
And then if you see that it's dying, you can always unplug my red one. Here, actually. There might be a second.
All right, we're hitting the road.
You could always unplug the red lights if you have to and plug in the computer if you need
I'm confused. When was this? Where am
It's
I?
old. Road trip. We're going
Road trip. Road trip. Road trip. Road trip.
Road.
Road trip.
I said we hook up the golf cart to the back of the truck.
And pull us around.
Pull us- Can you do that?
Legally?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why not?
We can just undo this, baby.
Because it's just illegal. It's real illegal.
What?
Pulling the golf cart behind the car on the road. You don't think I would have done that if that was legal?
I'm surprised you haven't done it anyway.
Here, can somebody put this somewhere? Do you need this? Do you need any phones? His phone,
Sure.
my phone, your phone, every phone we got in the world, right here.
And we're off.
Oi!
Yeah,
Oi!
see, when I go to Twitch on my phone, it says live with 118 viewers, but it's only Trace and Dad in the car. I don't know when that was.
Way lagging.
Yeah, I noticed in
Way
the
lagging.
in the chat that people were.
Oh, is that when I was eating a bagel?
Yeah, it's that far away.
So what happened? What happened
What happened
was
was
that Daddy not even in
who's not?
it. Half of the people.
What
Yeah,
happened?
but you
Yeah.
see the chat
Covers up, but
covers up a lot.
from
so-
our view,
Yeah.
but the viewers
Seems like
view.
this is what's really going on.
Okay, so we can put me a little bit in. I don't need to be. I'll go like this. I don't know if I want to be in the whole thing. All right, here we go. 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 We good?
And we're off.
We don't have anything connected to the car, right? Outside of the car.
I hope so.
Doors are locked. Cats.
Ooh,
What?
nothing.
Why'd you go?
Because
Ooh.
we have computers and we hit a bump.
They don't got that knee control, leg control.
Yeah, Tracy's got his leg control, you know. What?
It stopped. Hit it again.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I deleted it probably.
delete?
Salsa.
Why are you touching any? Wwhy you let him touch anything?
How did that? See, how do I have a?
God,
How does that happen?
it's unbelievable.
Undo, delete song.
But how do you just delete it from me? I mean, I hit a. There was a bump.
Because I hit a bunch of buttons
We hit
and
a
how
bunch.
to.
No, we hit a bump. And
Can you undo?
I
Yeah,
got
she
it. It's
did.
fine. It's
Try it again.
fine.
And
Don't worry.
action.
We're gonna have to. There's an issue. We gotta get.
What?
We got some company.
What does that mean?
We're gonna have to move out of the way.
Oh, I thought you were just saying.
This big old truck.
Don't
is there.
reverse, you're gonna hit the gate.
Let's play chicken. Gas it. No. Okay. Someone's phone is ringing.
Yeah, we should have done chicken. That would have been good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was here first.
Yeah. So you gotta play chicken.
Pull out.
Yeah, at the last second, pull out right in front of him. Flip him off.
Is that the guy who lives there, or is that plastic?
That's flash water.
What does that even mean?
I need to get the water system put in.
A glass one?
That's a class. Oh, it's a
Class?
Maybe
Glass.
that's the guy.
Is that a G or a...
A G.
Maybe his name's Glass.
He does own a glass something company, so.
I figure.
What's going on? That don't sound good.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. And action.
She's gotta check her other phone.
I'm trying to figure out who was calling.
Too many phones.
All right, I'm out of here. Fuck this bullshit.
Where's that "Fuck You" song? Is that on the CD tray?
That's on the CD, so if she plugs in the CD player, well, I wonder if my bulbs will hold up my.
Now, once you get off the driveway, it'll be.
Yeah.
Christmas bulbs. Bulbs. Is it B-U? Bulbs?
Bulbs.
What else would it be?
Like a light bulb.
Yeah, I was just checking that.
Christmas bulbs. Christmas bulbs.
What is all on this CD, Cam?
Just one
I
thing.
think it's
I
just
think
the
it's just
one.
that song.
Alright, that's all we need.
That was a stop sign.
Oh.
I don't stop at
Wait,
stop
anyway.
signs on private property.
Probably.
Fair enough, either do I.
All right.
40 track. What's going on?
Are you sure this is that song?
Just,
40 track.
I said yeah, support.
you're supposed to hit.
Where are we going?
She sounded like really desperate about
She
that.
just
Like
realized.
it was an Uber driver that was abducting her.
I just meant, where are we going? Like, we're off on the road.
We're going to get.
We're off.
Well, unfortunately, this is not going to work too good for you. We're going to sample some different chicken sandwiches like we did last time.
This, like 3 different ones?
Last time we tried. Did we tell you about that one?
Yeah, you missed
Chick-fil-A,
out on the good
Popeyes,
ones.
and-
Yeah, and Wendy's. And
Oh, Wendy's.
Popeyes was by far the superior chicken sandwich.
Now we're going to the second class chicken sandwiches place.
This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. This
I thought it said it's that fuck Obama anthem, but it's not. It says
Why
something.
did this come out not
Trace, can
5
you not
years ago?
set shit
8
where-
years.
I don't like driving
Did you
when
lose power?
every time you turn a corner something falls.
Well, you giving me a bunch of random people's
It's the
phones.
fuck Obama. That's a good. That would have been
So
a good
fuck,
parody.
fuck Trace song.
This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. This that throw up in your Birkin bag. Hook up with someone random. This that social awkward suicide. That by your lips and by your likes. I
Don't
swear
hit
she
this
had
guy.
a man, but shit.
Hit this guy, 13 points.
I'll try not to.
Give him a little wave.
See, if not walking out in front of me, I'm not going to hit him.
Oh, we
Don't
should have stopped
fucking
and
wa-
asked him a random question.
We should have.
Next time we do that, especially an old guy like that.
And then peel out.
Just ask him if he's watching the impeachment hearings or something.
Where's my glasses that I keep in my car to see
What happened to the song?
I don't know how it's
Watch it, play it. Keep playing.
Hit different when it's Thursday night. That college dropout music every day like that shit
Somebody
be
put
too
the wrong
good. My
glasses
friends
on.
are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. This the 10K on the table just so we can be secluded in the public.
glasses that I keep in here so I can see to
Someone
drive.
came out in the middle of the night and stole them.
Yeah, but who would take your glasses out of there?
Somebody took my glasses that I use and put these ones
I
up
didn't
there.
take I don't think I've ever even been in there.
Yeah,
Definitely
nobody did a
has.
switcheroo on your glasses. You're making that up.
He definitely does.
I
He
just-
uses
I've never been
any
in-
glasses that are
I've
in the
never
car
used
he'll
them.
use, and then he takes them
Included one more
puts them
line, I'm
somewhere else.
superhuman. Fuck you and you and you. I
Make you
hate
feel
your
better.
friends and I hate me too. I'm through. This that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. Fuck you and you and you.
Oh, not a guy.
Yeah.
She's gonna get hit.
You can't pick up a woman. They might accuse you of something.
Yeah, for sure.
One time, me and my friends jokingly picked up a high school girl, saying, well, like, you want to ride home? She's like, yeah. And she got right in. We're like, you're not supposed to do that.
Crazy.
Why?
Can anybody tell me where I'm
Berlin's a
going?
serial killer.
Right.
What do you need?
Where am I going?
Mickey D's, Burger King.
Okay, so we're going interstate.
Well, I thought we were going. Are we doing the chicken sandwich?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out. You don't want to go too much opposite the interstate, do you?
Why?
No, but we could go. Let's see. What is
There's
there?
McDonald's and Burger King right there.
Is that Burger King open? It was
Oh.
closed for remodeling a little bit ago, but that was a while.
Oh, shit.
And
It
then what's the
wasn't.
other? KFC. Where's the nearest KFC? Like
The
in
knee.
Tampa?
East.
The KFC.
I mean, there's KFC and Burger King that way. I guess I could just do that.
Where's our Burger King
What
that
a
way?
weird, what
Right
a
at
weird
the
show.
Outlet Mall.
We are no longer the Knights who say me.
Outlet Mall.
No, the Knights
Oh, yeah.
who say icky.
Boing.
I mean, that would be me going the other way as opposed to the interstate. I don't know
I
where
think
else.
you should do that then.
I don't know where else
I
there's
think
a
you guys
KFC.
should try those hoagies from Wawa. What's up with the hoagies? Why? Oh,
Why
it's
is there a lot of
Was
hype?
it
over
popular?
a
Is there hoagie
gas
hype?
station.
Hoagie
Okay, well, how
hype?
about
Hoagie
we
hype.
go?
Because people believe that hype shit,
We
man.
go Burger King, McDonald's, Wawa, and then we try the hoagies and forget about KFC. What do you think?
All right.
We're getting a McDonald's sandwich.
They got a
I'm
new
not
chicken
u-
sandwich. It's
No, I
supposed to
can-
be competing in the sandwich war.
A new one?
Yeah, they said.
Oh man, fuck that. I don't want McDonald's nothing.
Well, we can try Hardee's instead.
But if we go to the right, there's McDonald's right up there. With the Burger King and the Wawa.
No, they don't. Tracy said he don't want McDonald's. Now
then
he's
where are we
now he's
going?
bowing
Yeah,
out. of
where are we
McDonald's.
going?
Okay, here's what we got. We got a Hardee's right here. We got a Burger King.
Hardee's. Who goes to Hardee's?
Lauren.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
The only
Lord,
key
does the
person keeping him in
Hardee's.
business.
Alright, stop at the Hardee's.
There's Hardee's, Burger King, and then we could either find a KFC once we get into Tampa, or
Let's go
a
to Bone-
Culver's.
Let's go to
or-
Bonefish.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just
let's fuck it
let's
all
fuck
up.
this. Let's just go to Bonefish and eat.
Get some
First watch.
martinis, yeah.
Get something good.
Yeah, I mean, actually, we could just go to we don't have to get the chicken sandwiches in order if you're going somewhere else.
I feel like we should have stopped the live stream and started over.
Why?
Because on Twitch, it shows that we were like 20 minutes behind. It's still... Oh, actually, now it's not playing.
Okay, never mind.
No. Oh, there I am.
Berlin,
What?
I'm gonna turn this one down and give it to you guys, and you can read the Twitch.
I have it
Got
up.
hers.
Oh,
Yeah, this is way
And we're,
behind.
this is
you
when we're
can
talking
read it
about
too.
Stephen Hawking.
How is it so far behind?
Maybe it's just built. It's doing good. So good. It's building
you don't know what he's talking about.
building up.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We just
As long as it's not buffering. a
What
lot.
about yours, Mike?
mine just started. Mine. Let
We're
me
the
see.
same.
Is it way behind you? But who
Yeah,
cares?
it's the same.
Who cares if
No, it's
we're
all
way
good.
behind?
Alright. So where are we going? Hardee's? They have a chicken sandwich?
Yes.
They do.
I don't know.
I mean, we don't have to go to Hardee's. We can start out go Burger King, then we get a KFC when we.
Do they have a chicken sandwich? Yes, they do. I don't know.
She said it with such confidence, like, obviously, yes.
She was Brent Hatley.
Is this the
Hoping you'd go along.
I've never been
No,
here when there was a line.
How many fucking people are in a Hardee's drive-thru at 10:30 in the freaking morning?
Maybe they got
Ooh, they have
biscuits
biscuits
and gravy.
and gravy.
They do have good bits of
I've
biscuits
got
and
these
gravy.
for the station
Southwest
when
patty melt.
I used to be
Oh,
give
patty
everybody bring everybody food. Get out
We're
of
not
the way,
even gonna end up getting a sandwich.
melt. It's not past 10:30. Can we get lunch?
Oh, son of a fuck.
Are we,
Son of a fuck.
Are we? Yeah, I don't want to wait in line for nothing.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
not-
look, they got that breakfast menu up. Get the fuck out of here. Drive.
Look at them jalapeno cheddar fries, man. I
What?
bet those aren't nearly as good as they
Ooh.
look. I bet they're horrible.
Is it just breakfast?
Yes, it is until 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Boo.
Oh. Well,
We
Exit.
want lunch.
All right,
We
thank
want
you.
They have a
lunch.
country
We
fried
want lunch.
steak.
dang.
Well, maybe by the time we get elsewhere. That's what I was gonna say. Like when you guys were talking about starting early, I was thinking we ain't gonna be able to get sandwiches if we start too early.
Yeah, well, the only place you can get it is McDonald's, right?
What?
Because they serve lunch.
No,
Or
they
is it
just serve the
breakfast? Oh, they
breakfast
just serve
all day.
breakfast all day.
They
God,
did
all
it
these rules.
backwards.
These fucking
What is that? Is
Taya?
Taya?
I know.
What about some gas? Let's test out some gas station food.
Oh, my
that
favorite.
was gonna be one of our things. Was gas station
Let's just
food.
go to Popeyes again. Fuck all the shitty
Yeah,
sandwiches.
get 2 large boxes of fries. Oh my god, I ain't doing that again.
No, that one whole box sat in the refrigerator and
Well, I ate a
nobody ate
whole other box. It devastated me.
it. Really?
Ruined my day. Made
Come
me
on,
sleep.
buddy. I'm trying to get through the light. She's on her phone. Do you see that?
Everybody's on their phone.
Has anyone decided what
Can't
we're
get-
doing?
can't
Where
let
we're
that-
going?
Thought we were gonna try Burger
You
King.
think they're open?
I thought they were never closed.
I mean, for chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, last time we drove by, they were closed for remodeling. That was
They
just a
were
week ago.
open though. They were when they were remodeling. It said we are open.
We're just gonna get turned away.
Grand reopening.
reopening.
Oh, look, it's packed for the grand reopening. You can't get a space.
Oh man.
Look at their fucking. I think it's fucking breakfast. I'm gonna give them hell.
The king's gonna tell you to fuck off, Trey.
Man.
No lunch for you.
Can you order a king out costume online? You should be able to. And then just
Probably.
bust into the Burger King at the King.
Man, what's that
So
smell?
you guys have a live chat that's current, right?
Trace, look, Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. So that
Oh. How?
I don't
No,
know.
we don't. I just said it to sound better, but then your question. It's not
Yes.
live.
Oh, it's not live chat.
It's
just
live chat.
video.
It's just a little delayed.
Well, ours is like so delayed. It's,
We
not
can't
having
get.
left the house.
We can't get. Shit.
A
Is that what they're
maple
gonna say?
waffle sandwich?
Good morning. Thank you for choosing Burger King. Would you like to try our 2 for 4 today?
Can we get lunch yet?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh shit.
Not good.
Sorry.
That's not good.
Do you want?
We can.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well, give me that fucking menu.
Where's that? We just want chicken
But it's
sandwiches.
going to be like, it might be like a 4-minute wait on certain items.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Hang on. So, do you guys want to just go elsewhere?
4 minutes is too much
We can
time.
wait 4 minutes.
Well, I'm just saying. What do you want? We don't have a menu. Berlin, do you want
Chicken
we're just getting chicken
sandwiches.
I'm not getting them.
We're getting the original chicken sandwich.
the original?
Yeah.
They got a
Just
spicy.
one.
Ask if they got a spicy.
Do you have
too.
a spicy chicken sandwich?
We do.
Get one
Maybe.
spicy.
The spicy's the number 10.
Spicy. One
Oh,
spicy,
it's
one
still
regular.
breakfast out there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a spicy chicken sandwich.
All right. Give me a spicy chicken sandwich and one of the original chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
And
I want a Coke.
I
Coke.
need 3. Berlin, do you want a Coke?
No thanks.
Give me 3 medium Cokes.
3 medium Coke.
Yeah. So I guess make one of those
Hash brown?
Hash brown.
meal,
A meal?
and then with can I get some hash browns?
Hash brown.
You can.
All right, and that's it.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
You did just say some hash.
Alright, so 2 medium Cokes and original chicken sandwich, a spicy with a medium hash brown and a medium Coke. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the French toast.
Alright, hon, you can pull around to the window. I'll give you a total. The second window.
You
Okay.
have French toast, Berlin?
Nope, it's fine.
You gotta eat something.
I ate a bagel.
Oh.
Thank you.
Let's get it and eat it at Waffle House.
Let's go to Waffle House. Okay, honestly, it's pretty good. Waffle House is
Did she say second window? Is that a window?
no first.
I don't know where I'm going.
Why didn't we ever go to Sonny's as a family? I've never been to Sonny's in my entire
It's not
life.
good. That's why.
No, we've been to
Everybody's-
Sonny's. Is it bad?
Everybody always says it's good.
mediocre.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
care for it.
They have corn nuggets.
What's
Those
wrong
aren't
with
that
that?
bad.
I mean, I-
1803, how are
that
you?
sounds
Good.
Good.
Meat.
$18.
Do you want a drink carrier today?
No, thank you.
How much?
18.
Are you sure that's $18 for 2 sandwiches and some drinks?
You tell
Drinks,
them.
drinks are $8
Drinks
a
get
piece.
you.
$8
Man.
a piece for the drinks.
That's crazy.
You said no on a drink carrier?
No.
Take one for later.
Here's one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What size is that?
Medium. Here.
I think we're current now.
Here. How do we get current? Here's your straw.
Thank you.
Here's two.
No, we're still out.
Here.
There's a lot. There's not a lot of ice in my drink.
Damn, it's a big ass Coke,
Alright,
man.
and I have 2 minutes on your chicken. So can I have you pull up and I'll bring it right out to you?
Can I just pull up when someone gets behind me?
No, because we're sitting on a timer, so.
I don't give a
Why you gotta-
fuck.
You're messing up the timer.
Sorry.
She's got no patience. She's gonna back up now.
How was I in reverse? I wouldn't even.
Why?
Berlin.
I can't stand people who give.
We're trying to entertain people.
That's not the real Donna.
Oh, that's she
the
can
real
finally
Donna-
say what she
can
wants to
finally
say.
what she wants to say.
The real Donna wants to say, "Fuck your timer. I don't give 2 fucks about your
They
timer."
gave us a warning that it was gonna take 4 minutes.
I don't care if it's taken 4 minutes. I want to sit there at the window and them
But you're
hand it
fucking
to
up
me.
their time.
They
That
got a
ain't it.
timer that they're not. You
They're
want
low-
to sit there
They're
and,
low-paid peons who have to.
and now they're gonna get fired because their timer time is too high.
I'm just saying. I think the timer thing is bullshit.
It's not up
Take
to
it up.
them.
Take it up with
because
the king, babe.
I
Take it up with the king.
Want to sit at the
Challenge them to a
window.
boxing
Even though
match.
she's gonna come personally hand it through your window.
And she just wiped her ass on both of them.
Yeah. We're trying to be funny, not eat shit sandwiches.
Oh my god! I almost choked to death right there.
There's my next T-shirt.
We're trying to be funny, not eat shit sandwiches.
Should have played that at the window, babe.
Yes.
This that hot cup on my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention. This that hot.
So, someone else want to drive? I don't want to drive.
I want to drive.
Okay.
Why don't you want to drive?
Because
Are you
if I'm
too
going to
stressed
try
out?
to be entertaining, I don't want to be called out and be called a bitch every time.
But
I didn't call you a bitch.
They didn't know you're trying to be entertaining. Now we understand the concept. It's Donna, Larry, David.
That's right.
Unleashed.
How I really want to be. Because I do find their timer to be bullshit. It's like,
And
that's,
but it's not
it's
their.
like, that's your deal, man. My
not
deal
theirs.
is there's nobody behind me, and you shouldn't inconvenience me. There should be a whole separate thing. I'm going to ask him if he's bringing me my stuff. Hey, is that mine?
Hey, over here! Over here!
Hey, you're going to the wrong car.
Man, they'll hire anybody.
He's wearing flip flops. He's eating my sandwich.
All right. So are we timing this to see if it's 4 minutes?
So nobody feels my pain on the...
No,
Time?
because it's not the.
They
the
should have a
workers.
specific
Yeah.
button in there that says no one's behind them, and people do not like
Specific button.
pulling up.
Yeah, I've
Every
never
time
heard.
I've said that on the chat, everybody says I fucking hate when I have to pull up.
I just pull up and they hand me my food and I
Because
say
you're
thank you.
because you're a follower. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. Rules are
I'm
for
not
stupid
a follower.
fucks.
I'm just.
That just proves that rules are for stupid people.
Hey, tell them it's a 4-minute wait. Quick. Don't go.
You know, they have to have that rule because of stupid people.
And they even helped you out and gave you early lunch.
Take it up with the king. Oh, look at that guy.
That guy's the king.
giving
He's
you-
just not dressed up.
He's giving you the evil eye, man.
What he's doing.
He said, "Who's coming in my Burger King?"
What are the people say? What's the chat saying?
We don't know.
We don't
Here
know.
is your food.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Thank you very much.
I like your necklace
You
deal.
Is it on?
Yeah, John.
Oh, you just can't see it. Oh, okay.
Too light.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. See, I can't ask for salt or ketchup or anything because
And she would say, "Of course," and
right.
she'd go get it for
and then
you.
she'd have to go all the way back in and get me some salt. Did you see her
I thought
squeeze
she
her
was-
boobs
she
together?
was squeezing her boobs together. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a rib because they asked up our sandwich. Then put on this necklace of lights, like you're real happy to see him.
Here's some salt. If we really want salt.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Do you think we need to stop it?
Okay. Do you guys want to stop the stream and start over so we
How
can
many
be
people
up to
are
date?
watching?
90. Why would we stop it?
Look, we're just not gonna like
Pussy treat.
if you
I don't
cheer
think they're open yet.
bits, you're gonna get a delayed acknowledgement by a lot.
For like 10 minutes.
But other than that, the stream seems to be working fine, right?
Yeah.
How would we know? We're so far behind.
I don't know.
Because we are.
Where should I go to get another one?
I'm freaking out.
Somebody needs to cut those. I
I'm gonna
got
start
Berlin
eating it.
in the door. I brought a paper plate and a knife this time
You're gonna have to.
because I'm smart.
Ah!
I'm wicked smart.
Oh my God, that part is so fast.
It is.
They say it's skipping. Then Penny Lane says video and audio is good.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on to your hats.
Uncut Media
Oh,
Mandigo says
shit.
Culver's. Jesus Christ.
Look at that guy,
Oh
man.
my God.
Look at him. He's a psycho.
Because you pulled right out in front of me.
He's still being a psycho. Berlin, shut the fuck up. God.
Are you getting that knife in
He's
that?
just trying to be
I have it on the
entertaining.
computer.
I'm
in the
just eating
door.
this sandwich then.
No.
I'm so
What if
hungry.
you're sick?
Why would I be sick?
I don't know. Weston's sick.
Hold on.
Cut that sandwich into 3 parts. I need to take a BC. I've got a headache now.
You definitely need a big sip of Coke in your face.
I just need a half of one. I can do it real quick.
It works faster if you snort it.
I like to separate it and just do half. A whole BC's got like 700 grams of caffeine in it.
That's the point.
Oh yeah, that's what gets your headache away. The overload of caffeine.
The hash browns are good at Burger King.
I'll give him that.
Pretty tasty.
Who wants some chicken sandwich?
Me.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
It's a party,
it's a party, it's a party. My partner on the bill. My
Alright, give me a piece. Is this mine? This is my favorite. I love the Burger King chicken sandwich. Except this part of mine has nothing on it. No lettuce or no mayonnaise. So that's that. Ugh.
Is there any napkins, Trace?
I put them in the door too.
Very juicy.
Oh, it's a big truck. I hate riding behind big truck beside big trucks. But the right lane best lane to be in. As soon as people get on the interstate, they move directly right out of the left, out of the right lane. Even people that are going slow. Look at that truck. He moved over 2 lanes.
It's very juicy. The fake chicken is very juicy.
It doesn't taste as
The
real.
bun is doughy though. It's a little doughy.
I take half the bun off. That's just wasted calories. I just take half the bun off and eat the chicken and the other half.
I'd say it tastes faker than any of the chicken we tried yet. But not the worst.
Is it Chinese chicken?
Chinese chicken for sure.
That's in the song, right?
Chinese chicken or something. Was that how they say it?
The Chinese chicken song?
Yeah.
The Chinese chicken.
Do you know what I'm saying, or do you just?
You got a drumstick and you bring stuff chicken. What's in that? You
Is
don't
that Bare
know.
Naked Ladies?
Yeah.
Can't find it. Chinese chicken?
It's is it 1 week?
1 week? What did it mean? I don't think so.
Which one?
What?
What song is it? 1 week. I can't remember what it is.
What's the name of a song? 1 week?
Yeah, Bare Naked Ladies.
It's been 1 week since you
Wow.
got to do.
I should have peed before we left the house. Now I'm gonna have to pee real bad.
That's the only one we have.
I think that's it.
Are you gonna cut up the?
Does anybody want any of the
Does
other
anybody want try any of the spicy chicken sandwich?
ones? That was the spicy we just had.
No, it wasn't. That was the original.
Oh, it was?
Yep. You got that plate, Trace.
Well, they refused to give it to me.
Berlin,
You didn't ask
Yeah,
for it.
It was
There you
better when Donna cut the chicken sandwiches with loving tender care.
right?
I'm cutting on a net. I was worried about cutting my legs off. If we crash right now, I'm gonna die.
Babe, if we crash right now, he's gonna die, babe.
Oh, well.
Babe.
In that case,
It's been a great viral video if we had crashed right now.
Who wants one of these ones?
I have a little piece, but can I have a piece with some mayonnaise on it?
Okay, we're gonna get the Heimlich.
My last piece had none on it. That chicken sandwich was pretty good with nothing on it. I had
It
nothing.
wasn't bad. Like I said, the fake chicken was very juicy.
Oh, it's steaming.
This one sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's crunchy.
It's not. It's dry.
The bread tastes spoiled.
It's overcooked,
Yep.
and the bread's stale.
Ew.
Oh,
Does the bread taste spoiled?
yeah, terrible. It's horrible.
Ugh. I think we should save it and take it back. Here,
Yeah.
we'll take it to another one, another Burger King, and when we get here,
We're giving it to me.
wrap it back up, and we'll take it back.
Donna just wants to confront drive-through workers all day long.
I'm not all about that.
Trace,
Nope.
Don't throw it out. Taking it back.
asshole, take my sandwich and keep it.
And that would be weird too. Not only returning a sandwich, but one that's cut into 3 pieces.
Yeah, but each with a bite out of it. What kind of scam are you running on me?
It's actually 2 sandwiches put into made one.
But I mean, that bun tastes spoiled, right? How does the bun
It did.
taste spoiled?
I'm so hungry, but these sandwiches suck.
Yeah, don't eat any more of it.
Yeah, don't eat more.
Are we taking them back?
Yeah. Where's there another KFC? Jeez, I don't even know where there's KFCs anymore.
Why does anybody go to KFC anymore? I thought people
trying to hurry to get it done for us, and they overcook it.
Because they were mad at you.
It was those 2 minutes extra.
Stick with the original chicken sandwich at Burger King.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's the best one.
I mean, we maybe got a bad one, but that was bad.
The spicy chicken.
It was the shit one.
The spicy chicken one was, the one they asked up. Because of Berlin yelling in the back. So where else should we go? I mean, there's nothing better than the chicken dipped in Kentucky Fried Chicken
Know where we
gravy.
need to go.
Where do we need to go?
Checkers.
Oh, checkers.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Not
no.
checkers.
Jeez, that's the end of my diet.
We'll end up on the side of the in the ditch, all passed out. Oh, checkers.
I wish I liked to throw up.
You don't have to like
bulimia?
it to
There's
throw
just-
up. You just have to like not getting the calories.
Yeah, I do like that, but I don't like throwing up. But man, if I could just,
It's mind game.
I guess that is a thing. I guess that's a bad thing that people get, right? Bulimic.
That's what that Amy Winehouse died of.
I thought she was shooting heroin in the back.
It was like a mixture of
Yeah,
alcohol, heroin, and bulimia.
I'd be afraid to start it because what if you get addicted to it?
Yeah, but can't you be a responsible
I
bulimic?
think I could be a responsible bulimic.
Like 2 or 3 times a week. When
Yeah.
you're like, man, I got rid of all this.
intermittent bulimia.
Yeah. And then I could prove to people that it's just that people do have addictive personalities and some people don't.
That settles it. We're all becoming responsible bulimics.
Functioning bulimics.
I'm gonna prove that same thing about heroin as well.
Berlin, you take alcohol.
I mean, how great would that be? You just eat all that and then you just throw it up and then you just go get dessert. Well, then you
And
can
then you
throw
throw
it
it
up.
up. I knew a girl.
These bulimics are onto something, man.
This girl I knew, she was like, I just drink a whole bunch of alcohol, and as soon as I start to feel bad, I just make myself throw up, and I'm fine, and I can keep drinking.
That is true.
And she did, and we went to the bathroom, and she goes right in there and said,
Oh, no.
vile.
It's probably a good plan, though.
And
Does
she was like,
she make herself throw
oh
up?
yeah, she went in there and just went, it took her like 3 seconds, and she was like, all right, let's go.
Dude, then you got throw up breath, though. Ugh.
The alcohol is basically poison. So you're
Unpoisoning
your
yourself.
body, and then when you get rid of the poison,
Here, what do we got? We got Sonic.
you're ready to poison again.
Oh,
If you get off at Bears, you can go to the Checkers.
Bears is the checkers.
Bear Checkers is further, though.
Is there one where you're going, babe?
Where are we going?
The only Checkers, I'm going into Carrollwood, but the only Checkers is the one over by Northdale.
We got to deliver some Christmas cacti, Trace.
Christmas cactuses?
Yep.
What?
Those are the ones I was going to have you deliver.
Oh, I just want them.
But I decided, did you see them? They're so
They're very
pretty.
nice. Make sure you show them before. I thought they, I thought they were very nice.
Am I getting off it? Am I going to Checkers, or should we try to find other?
You can go the way you want to go, and we'll just, if we run into one.
We ain't going to run into one. I'm telling you, there's not.
Then
It's
somebody
just a
else
quick build one.
make the decision.
Should I just go deliver these things first and then head back?
Checkers.
Checkers.
We'll head back.
Now that we make the decision, she says, fuck you.
It was like way too quick. I mean, the decision was like right at the exit.
Fuck you and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too. I'm through. It's that hot girl by my anthem. Turn it up and throw attention.
I just wish it said fuck you the whole time.
Turn it up and throw attention. This that
That's the other song.
I need somebody to loop that for
I
me.
can loop that for you, babe.
And that's just the song I'm going to play constantly.
Fuck you.
Come on, people. I got to get in front of this guy. I ain't going to be able to, am I?
What's up, Sitka AK, Johnny Anonymous, 25's Big Ass Nose, Angry Ginger, Tampa Angel Girl,
All those people watching?
Pound Puncher, Joe's Swollen Legs,
Woo!
Skeeter Holmes. Voice, Red Rocket.
What's up, Buzzy?
What do you FedEx shit for?
It's the same as UPS and
Mailing
stuff.
anything.
Well, I thought everybody used Amazon now.
Well, they
Well,
buy shit from
They
Amazon.
buy shit from Amazon, and all the other ones deliver. But now Amazon's got their own delivery, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Some of them.
On like certain days or something.
I think they have the blimps with drones on them.
They got everything.
What's going
Amazon's
on
got
here?
everything.
Have you seen? Is that for real?
I have no idea.
It was like
Tractor
some-
driving down Fletcher Avenue. A
Some like
tractor.
city.
Hell.
So he should have heckled that guy.
Did you guys see that?
Drive right by him and heckle him. There's nothing he can do. And then just peel out. Fuck you.
Just a little too long.
This guy just sets up some
Trump
random
shop.
clothes. Jesus, God.
That guy was setting up a Trump shop.
A Trump shop? What do you mean?
What's a Trump
It-
shop?
He was selling
A
Trump
road-
merchandise.
Oh, we gotta talk to him on the way
yeah.
back.
He had that banner said Trump shop. Trump shop.
Trump shop.
Trump shop.
All right, we gotta start.
shop.
We gotta start looking at people more. You guys.
These
use-
swings don't work, I don't think.
Kush Kab,
What?
Kush Kab, Kush Kab, they close up on bringing steam. Kush Kab, Kush Kab.
I swear I went to a park around here one time, and the swings, you couldn't swing high on them. There was like some type of magic
They got a.
curse on
They
them.
got a governor. They put a governor
Francis
on
on
them.
those swings like.
Can we go swing on the magic swings with the governors
magic,
on them?
The magic shitty swings.
That's
Magic in a bad way.
standalone Marco's Pizza. That's weird.
See that house right there? That's where. Oh, you guys don't know Tony. Never mind.
Your other boyfriend?
No.
Your dad.
Yeah. Me and Tony got together back in the day.
Oh, we should go see our old house.
Tell this guy's trying to cut you off,
Well,
babe.
he's had his fucking blinker on for this whole
Oh,
space
yeah,
in between us. It's like, are you getting over? Now he's gonna just. He ain't even getting over for any reason. Look at him.
Well, you're gonna get pulled over for speed.
Oh shit.
Where's the cop?
Sitting in the
Oh, shit.
He didn't
Jewish.
pull out
Sitting in a Jewish place.
until we all four looked at the same time.
Until he watched us all look at him and go, oh shit.
Everybody be cool.
Every one of our faces looked at him and went, oh shit.
Pull out.
I always forget, cops always do sit in there.
I do too.
Man, this cop was like you know how they'll hide behind a tree or something.
Yeah.
I was driving the other day.
Sneaky little fucks.
Pulled out right behind me, and I'm just like, God damn it! So I'm going through the speed limit, 30 miles an hour for
Might
like
as well
2
just pull
miles,
over.
and I'm like, oh my god.
Fucking pull me
I can't. Yeah, it's like I can't even go 30 with a cop behind me. Damn it! It's,
I didn't. I went 38. I was like, I can't do this, and he didn't.
just get me now.
It was awful because it's like, it's like, okay, are they gonna pull me over? Or are they gonna sit behind me and be like, would this fucker just go faster?
Yeah, you know you hate that as
Because
a
it's
cop.
like, I'm sure it happens everywhere they go. They're behind slow people because.
I would drive Donna crazy. She'd never be a cop.
She'd
babe.
shoot somebody just for driving the speed limit.
She'd be under perpetual administrative leave.
For what?
Shooting people.
Hurry the fuck up. Well, I mean, if they deserve it, but. I got this one delivery, this one that's right up here on where I used to live, honey, when we met. You remember there?
Cherry Creek.
Yep.
So there's some sad orange grove.
Citrus canker took them all.
What the,
I should have actually got off at Barris because I'm going to be practically by Barris when I get here.
We tried to tell you.
I
what's
know.
the citrus canker?
Some kind of.
Disease the government gave the citrus industry.
Because they wanted to buy cheap oranges from Brazil
Yeah.
and buy the land in Florida.
I feel like that should be a.
Creek. Oh, I forget which.
What are the guys who wear the
Cherry
Mexican
Brook.
wrestling or something where they wear the masks?
El Luchador? La Luchador?
La Luchador. There should be
our t-shirt ideas. One is I wish I could throw up.
There was
No, I wish I liked to throw up.
Which I like to throw up and
I wish
something about a shit sandwich.
I wish I could be bulimic.
They're trying to be entertainment and I'd eat shit sandwiches.
just be entertaining, not eat a shit sandwich.
Oh, look, I made the right turn and I forgot all about it.
That never happens.
It was right down there on the corner. That was our
Let's go
house.
ask this, interview this. Oh,
See that
there's a little
yellowish?
dog.
I think it was that yellowish house right down there on the left. That was where we lived. Me and Desi and me and my sister and her boyfriend.
Ah!
What the
guys-
fuck is going on? Oh, that was an ornament.
What?
A bulb.
bulb.
Oh, I can't see the.
Here, try these.
I got these. I just have to switch
We're looking
glasses.
real suspicious. We're gonna get.
Right?
Yeah,
I got pulled over for delivering flowers one time
shocking.
because I couldn't. Yeah, I did.
Shocking.
Because
Right here.
I couldn't find the
person-
house, so I went up and down the road a couple times, and cop pulled me over.
On for.
For sale? I want to know how much a shitty house is.
Then you have one?
Yeah.
Like, like this? This isn't a shitty.
No, the one behind us is for sale.
That one says
Can't
it's the
see.
perfect pad.
Where
Yeah,
is it?
it looks
Is it
nice.
right behind it?
Yeah, I just meant like an older small house like that.
The only one I can't see.
Like I bet it's like really expensive.
Like, I'm thinking, well, not 200 maybe, but well into the hundreds. You can't,
What?
You can't buy a
It
house.
might be 200 nowadays.
You can't buy a house for under like 150,000.
Like I thought that guy.
Like in a neighborhood
See
like
how
this.
pretty this Christmas cactus is?
Didn't that buy it?
Isn't that pretty?
Isn't that nice, Trace? You wanted to see it.
I want to know.
Look at the Christmas
I
cactus.
see it. It's a cactus that's a Christmas.
It's cool looking.
It's a cactus as a Christmas.
It's
How
lush.
much did that guy buy my old house for?
Not very much. It
Like
was
50,
no,
60,000?
It was in the 80s.
80. And that was how long ago?
Which house?
Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah,
House or Billy Direct house?
Billy Direct.
10 years ago, and that was a shithole and a tiny little house.
That other one, I got that one for like $100,000.
No, I'm sorry.
The other one I'm talking about.
Billy Direct?
No,
The first one.
the brand new house,
It sold for how much?
$106,000 when I bought it,
That's pretty cheap.
and it was like a good house.
Yeah.
Like that house is probably worth $250,000 now.
It could be.
I sold it like a year later for like $25,000 more.
Nobody's home. Donna has commandeered the Kush Cab to deliver Christmas cacti.
She's really confused about sitting on that chair.
She's like, look how cute it is in the rocking chair.
It's got to be perfectly set
Let's
on
leave
there.
her. Let's leave her.
Singing a little lullaby.
What's she-
She's
Waiting for him to come home?
posing for the ring camera.
I hate that. I don't even look at them.
I
just
don't.
press
Yeah,
it
I
and
don't
I'm
know what
just
to
like,
do either.
Next time I'll put my eye right up against the lens.
Like one time, one tried to like talk to me. And I'm like, oh shit!
Who?
One of the ring camera deals, and I just ignored it like they weren't talking.
I will not talk to this robot coming out of the door.
All right.
You
So
could really freak people out, like dress up in dark clothes and just come down their driveway right after the ring camera and then leave, and they've all
It's not illegal to just walk up to someone's door.
Yeah, who's that guy?
Maybe hooded.
Why? You can wear a hoodie,
Yeah.
not a hood.
How is my seatbelt
Wait, why
getting
not a-
pulled?
What do you mean?
Like a clan hood.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I was like,
What do
wait,
you
did you
mean?
mean a
Are
hoodie
you
hood?
stepping on my seatbelt? It seems like somebody's yanking my seatbelt
Oh,
and
we've
choking
been back
me.
here yanking it
Yeah.
all
Okay,
day.
yeah, it was.
I'll have to look that up.
How many cacti to go?
2.
You got more cactus deliveries? You open a cat
I had
cactus
somebody.
shop
I had somebody order like 10 of them.
for different people?
Yes.
Jeez.
I figured we could be driving around and might as well drive around and take a couple.
That's a terrible idea.
Oh shit!
Oh, you could have made it.
Right down there is Bears, if you guys, just so you know
Maybe it's
where we're at.
like trapped the
Excuse-
crab. Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
Mr. Craven said I had to restart my entire browser to get Twitch to work properly. Seems like it's good now.
Maybe Twitch was
Maybe
having
it was
a problem.
Twitch problem. All that shit.
I mean, no, that wasn't working either. But I'm just saying, it was
What you
buffering.
saying?
It was buffering a lot on my computer when we had that going. So it could be, maybe it was a Twitch problem.
Maybe.
Earlier, some of it. So if I have one in the Carrollwood Village, honey,
Yeah.
and then one down Orange Grove by that school, which way should I go first?
We're doing 2 more deliveries.
We just said that. We literally like 2 minutes ago.
And the chat's almost caught up now.
How's that happen? How's it get caught up? That means
Fucking time travel.
traveling.
Time traveling on and delivering cacti.
The
Tested.
Christmas cacti brought us a Christmas miracle.
It's a miracle.
Sitka AK just cheered 200 bits.
Woo!
Thank you.
Look at those oranges. You're right. That is sad. Is that actual orange?
Should we pray for the orange tree?
I think so.
We should plant a Christmas cacti there. Bring a Christmas miracle.
Look at this guy sightseeing. Look at him. I don't think he's. Oh, that's his ear. I thought it was his nose. That was his nose looking that way. He was looking that way. He's got nowhere to go, that's for sure.
Uncut Meaty Mandingo gifted 5 subs.
Woo! Thank you.
Woo! Woo!
5 subs. Is that many
T-Town
people
brings
in
some
our
wood.
chat that aren't subs? Get on it. Get on it.
Fuck yeah.
I guess I'm gonna just go do the Orange Grove one first. Oh.
Alright, Trace, here's a question that you might actually be the odds-on favorite for, but you probably won't get it.
Go, buddy.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
Don't
my
go you. I was like,
She
she's
thought about
going.
I
She
wasn't
thought about
going.
it.
I should have gone
Oh,
right now, but
shit.
you guys all fucking yelling at me about everything.
There you
Is
go.
the light red?
Red, for the love of God.
Well, what was the
Everybody
question?
needs to quit yelling at me.
What 2 cartoon mice?
Tom. Oh.
No idea.
You don't even. What word were you gonna say?
Yeah,
Tom.
Tom.
Ah.
You're
Tom
gonna
and
say Tom
Jerry.
Jerry.
But one's a
okay.
cat.
I think you should have a Tom and Jerry show with you and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
What?
And you just chase him around all day. Anyway,
What 2 cartoon mice attempted every night to take over the world from their cages?
Fuck.
Labs?
Pinky in the Brain.
Really?
He got it.
Wow. I would have never got that.
like I remember them, but I can't remember.
I almost
can't
need
believe you
another Coke.
remembered that.
What, 2 lab rats?
Pinky in the brain, man.
Wasn't one really smart and one was really dumb?
This is where we lived
brain
after.
was really
This is
smart.
where we lived after that house. Me and Daddy lived right over there. That's where we lived when we got married.
Like $350 a month.
Right there in that clubhouse. That's where we had our wedding.
That's our apartment right there.
You had what?
That's where we had our reception.
Wedding reception.
$350 a month? What?
Yep.
What's happening?
And this is where Daddy went to grade school, right there.
Are you giving us a tour now?
Uh-huh.
Like Frank?
They used to be all hippied out and have weird buildings. Now they went mainstream.
Yeah.
What, the school?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
It
big
used to be
hippie
a nice, laid back little.
The hippie school.
I didn't know that. Why didn't you send me to a hippie school? Would have done great.
school.
The,
You would've
the
loved it.
times changed
Loved
too
it.
much. Times have changed.
See, but now I feel like you could
Not
have a
allowed to.
hippie school.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Rich hippie school.
I don't know.
that's not the
What do you mean your teachers were hippies, though?
They were
Like
just
a-
hippies, man. They, you know, like they were way into like the stuff that people are into now, you know, environment and living out in the boondocks and not having electricity and shit like that.
It's the way to go.
And hanging out with their students.
Where's this lady pushing a baby to?
This is a neighborhood.
Oh, she got a backpack on?
Yeah.
On her way.
She's homeless.
I would like to put up one of those giant inflatable Christmas things and see what the dogs do. Would they tear it up?
Yes.
They'd go every time they walk out the front door.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, baby Jesus!
What? Oh.
There's a baby doll in the nativity.
There's got to be a lot of content.
I gotta go get that baby.
Let's go fuck with one.
It wasn't even Jesus. It was
Does anybody see any addresses? Oh,
3,
there they
3,
are.
2,
Don't. Yeah.
5, 6, 1.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's a dog. All their Christmas ornaments are dogs.
Sitka AK just cheered 300 bits.
Woo! Thank
Shit.
you.
Oh,
almost
shit.
there. My decorations are staying up pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Glad I didn't do it.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner on the bill, my hood up on the drum. Roll up the line, I'm trying to get fucked up. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Oh, shit.
Can we please go get that baby Jesus?
Get it? Like steal it?
Yeah, I mean,
We
how
know.
much-
Shit.
How much time?
That guy goes in and just lets the dog run out as soon as someone pulls in. Thanks, buddy.
He's busy
Big dog?
smoking a cigarette.
You don't give two shits either.
Is it a big dog? Oh.
No, it's an Australian Shepherd. I'm sure it's fine.
How much
Baby.
time you do for stealing a baby Jesus? I say virtually none.
Maybe.
Oh, get him in the car. Steal him. Hi, doggy.
He's cracking. He's gonna rob us.
Yeah.
This is the Browns over here.
I got my pocket knife.
What'd he say? Nothing? Oh. He's pissed off. Not what he was looking for first thing in the morning. Have to round his dog up.
His dog just doesn't give one fucking
No,
dog.
not listen to him at all. Like one of my dogs. He's like, fuck it.
There he goes.
He's like us. He's gonna go get some treats. Dog's gone.
He's making a run for it.
I mean,
He's got to get the
can
leash.
you borrow a baby Jesus? I mean,
He's just like us. He's gotta shake the treats. He's shaking the treats, and the dog still ain't coming.
fuck you.
The dog's gotta do his business, buddy. He's gotta take a shit.
Yeah, but the guy feels obligated. He's like, well, now I gotta get my dog. So people don't see me.
Let the dog shit.
This is what the dog is saying.
Fuck you, and you. I hate your friends and they hate.
Don't want to be playing that while she's delivering cacti.
Fuck you.
Like, she can't accept the fact that they're not home.
Right, she wants to make sure she leaves it in a place where it's going to be safe.
Can we at least like put these antlers on the baby Jesus?
Snookman says, my Australian Shepherd bit 15 people.
Not one.
How do you
ever.
have a dog that bites 15 people and it doesn't get put down?
Isn't that a dog that bit 15 people?
Snook Man.
Can we put these antlers on baby Jesus or something? Give baby Jesus a burger.
Oh, okay, Berlin. We'll let you out and you do it.
I will.
Yeah, I'm on a...
You're on a what?
I'm supposed to not be committing any
he's
crimes
on
right
a
now.
double secret
Oh,
probation.
right now. Never, Trace. That's
That's
enough.
why I will. It's not a crime. I'm just.
You're not an accessory to
You're-
baby Jesus.
Decorating.
I'm the accessory because I'm driving.
All right.
That house has 0 address anywhere. Luckily, I looked it up on before I delivered, so I know it was next to the last house on the road. But hopefully,
It's your Christmas cacti down.
That sounded.
That didn't sound
that's
good.
because when you're on a hill, it happened to me the other day.
It's a big dip.
Look, he's going to steal that Christmas cactus
Big
already.
dip.
What's trash?
If it was me, you'd be saying that's what happened when you buy a car with 130,000 miles on it.
Oh man. Oh no.
No.
bet none of these people owe like double on their houses.
Puffing on the tiffy pot.
From
What was wrong with living like
Yeah,
this?
you know
Nothing.
me, always puffing on that tiffy pot.
Everybody had
a lot of these are a lot of people with money, and they're just
really?
it's just these old nice established neighborhoods, and they've people like I said used to pay off their houses. They didn't used to
Wait,
get
slow down for the baby.
they didn't used to get equity loans
Look
on
at
them.
that baby
And,
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
oh, it's a baby doll.
Oh, we should replace it with a little black dog. Just to mess with people.
A Middle Eastern baby doll. And be correct.
I mean, yeah, baby Jesus
That would
was.
be.
A female Jesus.
Oh,
snap,
God.
They couldn't take that. Someone's been riding around places Jesus is with female Jesus.
But baby dolls, do the baby dolls have gender?
Yeah.
I think we need a Middle Eastern Jesus
There
to be
you go.
historically correct.
I'm just gonna go. Should I
What are
just
you
go out to
doing?
Down Mabry?
Are you playing football or
That's a mass shooting drill.
put your flags on? If you get your flag pulled, you have to play dead.
Do you two know where we're gonna come out when we come out down this road?
Where?
On
You
Fletcher.
know.
Fletcher?
You know.
I don't.
Down Mabry.
No, she knows. She saw it.
I haven't looked at where we were the whole time.
Look, there's
Never
there's
got right.
Carrabba's. There's Carrabba's right there.
Let's go to Carrabba's.
Let's go to Four Rivers.
Isn't there bonefish around here
Oh,
too?
yeah. Oh, there's a first watch run too.
Oh, bad.
There's Carrabba's, and the next plaza is the Green Parrot.
Where's the chicken sandwich place?
I'm over the chicken
The
sandwich.
Good
man.
Feet store.
Where else you want to go then?
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Let's go
I
to
didn't know
Joe.
that Red
Let's
Lobster
go
was
fuck with
still
Joe.
there.
Fuck with
Is Red
Joe.
Lobster still open?
Have you anyone been to Black Rock?
The Green Parrot. Woo woo.
Right there.
What is it? Black Rock.
Yeah, they like serve you. I guess when two vegans go, it's not the typical experience. They just got salads, but it's supposed to like they bring you a big sizzling plate of
Meat.
meat on a big black rock,
Real
a volcanic rock.
Caveman stuff.
I've seen the
Meat on a
volcano
rock.
type deal.
What?
I've eaten from the volcano deal at
What's
a different
the volcano
place.
deal?
The volcano deal.
Wait, you're,
PDQ has chicken sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Did you see a volcano
We can do that on
up,
the way back.
New Zealand.
in New Zealand yesterday? And there was
Yeah.
like people touring it, like killed like
Instantly.
20-something people or something.
And then they
I said
flew
5
over
were
it.
dead,
20,
20 some, or 8 were
23
missing. Oh, 20 some?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
we're missing?
Well, then they flew
Well,
over it with
it's
the
like-
helicopter, and they're like, yeah, there's no signs of life down there.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't go missing or you get turned into dust.
Yeah, they're not gonna find those bodies.
Can you imagine? They said that thing was active, being, pretty active. They
Yep.
kind of gave some warning, and then they were still tourists out there. I'm sure if that was us over there, you guys would have. I'd been going, I don't think we should go on that. And Trace in Berlin would have been going, oh, you're such a pro. And then we all would have died.
I mean, you can't live your life in a fear of freak accidents like a volcano blowing up.
I know, but
If
now
it's
you're
active,
dead.
A volcano that like the week right, the volcanoes become active for the first time in 6 years.
Yeah. I don't see any reason to stand next to a volcano. I can see it
I want to
from
see some lava.
I can see it from the
Yeah.
mainland, right? From New Zealand. I don't need to go out
She's
onto the
very
island.
anti-volcano, Trace. You're not gonna win this one.
If you fall
That
into
volcano's gigantic. You can see it from a long way away, right? From far away.
Hear that, Penny?
Who needs to see it right up close? Can you imagine
Some people
seeing
go out
that?
and look into the dome. Is that what they call it, the dome?
yeah.
So do you think they were up there? Do you think, can you imagine seeing the hot lava just coming at you and there's nothing you can do?
I mean, that's a pretty quick death, right?
I think
Yeah,
so. I
horrible.
really want.
They got blown up, I bet.
That's pretty horrible,
It
though.
says that visitors were allowed to tour the mouth of the active White Island volcano despite recent warnings about bursts of gas and steam. Now, if it's gassing and steaming,
Yeah.
I'm going. That's the best time to see it.
See?
I mean, I do really want to see some lava.
I mean, do they have volcanoes where you can see the lava?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean? Where you can see the lava?
Because it has to be an actively
Yeah, like when you
active
look down
volcano.
into the dome and see the hot lava in there.
No, I don't think it just sits there.
if you just throw somebody in a volcano, like there's nothing, there's no evidence, right?
No.
You can't find some like floating teeth.
No.
Floating teeth.
Maybe they got some camered up now.
Or would you disintegrate or would you petrify up into a tiny little
Disintegrate.
charbroiled?
I'm gonna say disintegrate.
I would think disintegrate.
See, now you gotta get some lava and start a restaurant. Where
What you gotta do?
What you gotta do?
Get some lava.
You cook your meat on the lava.
Do you remember
And you
playing
sell it for
soccer
$100
here,
bucks.
Trace? Oh,
Yeah,
look,
so
they
like-
did away. Where's the soccer field?
This is where they filmed the
Over
Lord of the
there.
Rings. I knew it.
Oh, way over there.
They filmed the Lord of the Rings here.
Right there.
What are you talking
No, in the volcano in
Oh.
New Zealand.
about? I'm looking at this field going, this is no way.
I know. I was like
Lord of
this.
the Rings. And it's
All right here, the whole
The
movie.
iconic scene where Bilbo Baggins throws the ring.
Man, now I gotta try to get into this
Tree.
God-forsaken
Oh,
place.
Jesus, a gated
I hate gated
community.
place, and there's barely enough room for a car to even
These
get in here.
Trashy apartments are gated.
Hey,
People in.
they're not
I
trashy.
gotta pee.
I hate fucking gates, and you know this person ain't gonna be home.
They never are.
Never
nobody's-
home. They never
Nobody's
answer
leaving
their
here. It's a ghost
phones.
town.
Ugh.
Just get,
It's not a big wall, Trace. You could scale that and she could toss over the cactus.
yeah, toss
to
the
you.
cactus.
Toss. That sounds nasty. It's time to toss the cactus. Oh, God, that this guy was turning in. No such luck.
No such luck.
I usually just hit a bunch of, I like dial 911 and then
How do the
pound 11777.
How does the Yelp thing work with?
Hi, this is Donna from Tiger Lily's Florist. I have a delivery for Lori. I have a delivery for Lori.
Delivery for Lori.
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, man.
Yes.
She couldn't hear me, but she let me in. That's unusual.
Yeah.
Usually they be like acting like a bunch of idiots.
Hello.
Jeez, I don't know which way to go. Let's see.
The trials and tribulations of delivering Christmas cacti.
How do
It
you?
says right on, but there's no. Oh, it must have been the other one. This is a dead end. There's no.
Do we even need to get in this gate?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I just needed to make that first right, but there's no
What number are you looking for?
sign. Well, there's no sign saying the name of that road up there, so I'm just assuming it's that because that one's a dead end. So I got it. I got it.
Computer's dying.
Oh,
Plug
no.
it in.
I did. Nothing happened.
What's that mean?
I don't think she did plug it in.
I did. It's not working.
Where's
Did you unplug the red lights?
Yeah.
Well,
It's happening.
You're doing it wrong.
Weston says in Texas.
Woo!
Woo.
It's green.
Ugh.
Should be working. What did you? Oh man.
Dang, how many speed bumps you gotta have?
God, these speed bumps are
They're
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
One day I'm
They're
gonna
so tall.
I'm gonna
Nobody
leave
speeds
this.
in here.
I'm gonna
I think
leave.
this thing's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Undo it then.
No, it's not gonna. It's the normal sound it makes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's on now.
It definitely sounds like it's gonna blow up.
It's just powering up.
What you?
Let them. It's good if it blows up. You're in luck. Then you get to sue them and get money.
Oh, thank God. I don't have be blind into my face will be mutilated.
I've seen 3 of the Rick and Morty's, Trace.
Yeah.
I actually liked the first one,
Yeah.
and the toilet one was okay. And then the next one where they had the arbitrary robot and the other robot.
Yeah, it was stupid,
I
right?
didn't like that one at all. But the first one I actually quit watching because I'm gonna have your mom watch it because I thought it was pretty good.
Huh. I not. The
But
first one.
other two were eh.
Yeah.
Well, one was really bad, which is rare for a Rick and Morty. Even the bad ones will have a couple good laughs in them.
Oh shit! Did they? I think number 4 was yesterday.
I was gonna ask.
Or
I got one more.
what's
to
today?
Tuesday.
So Sunday, I think.
Oh, I didn't.
That's pretty crappy to only give people 4 episodes, man. That's a
Nobody
tease,
knows.
man.
Nobody knows
Oh,
what
it's a
they're doing.
mystery. Okay.
Because I heard that 4 seasons and then, or 4 episodes, and then I heard they're doing a full episode. I don't know.
Yeah, they're building the hype. That's what.
Just kidding. I'm really doing 4.
Got any questions?
Oh, I do have questions.
I don't want to hold this.
Just put it away then.
All that to
What?
plug it in and you don't even want it.
Oh, there's so many wires going everywhere.
Ah!
What is the study of materials at very low temperatures?
The study of it?
Yes.
Antarcticology.
Phreesiology.
Barology.
Phreesiology.
No, that's pressure. Sub.
Science in the cold.
Boy, you
I mean, is it like obvious?
I would probably say it's cryogenics, and I'm going to say it's cryogenics.
That's science in the cold.
Phreesiology, it's close, Trace. Phreesiology, judges, no, not accepting it. How'd that one go?
I mean, there's a car there. She answered and let me in the gate. I guess she could be doing it remotely from work or something, right?
He's taking a poop.
Yeah, she's taking a poop.
Because
That's what-
otherwise, why don't you come to your door?
That's why she was just pretending she couldn't hear you because she
Yeah.
was nervous because she was on the toilet.
Maybe.
Hello?
Hello? Nobody there.
I have a delivery for you. Oh, God. Hello?
Locked up. Who answers the phone while they're taking a poo?
You?
Anybody?
I'm going to say Trace.
Well, yeah, I thought everybody did.
Really? I have never took my cell phone into the bathroom with me.
That's like the main
Who wants
time
to
I
do
use
that?
my cell phone.
Ew, so everybody's cell phones have fecal matter on them.
I don't wipe my butt with it.
Fecal City.
Yeah, but that's what they get.
Then you wipe your butt and you pick up your cell phone and get out of the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eagle City.
Everybody that goes.
Is that a free grill?
Damn, that's the world's biggest speed bump.
Where's the
Where's
free
that free grill?
grill?
Straight ahead.
Free
There's a
grill.
sign next to it, so maybe it's community grill, but
So we thought it said we're illiterate, but I assume a
Said free
sign
grill.
beside a grill says free grill.
free to a good home. That's what it says.
Oh, you guys needed a grill too.
That's what all you kids need to go in together and get us a new grill for Christmas.
Yeah, we're not getting
And I
any
like-
presents for nobody, but some people are getting nice presents.
Yeah.
this year. That's how it's
I
gonna
like
work.
the half charcoal, half propane. And if it could have a smoker on the side, that'd be great too.
Man,
So a nice big grill. Where am I going now?
Weston
we
can
done.
afford to go to Texas. He's paying. He can get you a grill.
He gets penalized for making
Yeah, for making good choices.
frugal choices.
Everybody that makes good choices always gets penalized. I'm living proof.
Now somebody's coming in.
Oh, it's a
Where were
freaking
you?
Grand Central Station here.
We have 2 people. They can't.
Yeah, not enough people can get in there now. All right, where to? Heading back?
The hospital.
Should I go to Checker? What's around here?
PDQ.
That's that way. Okay. Have you had
I've never
PDQ,
had to
Bernard?
try PDQ.
You guys
I've
used to
never
get
had
PDQ for at school, didn't you? Like at Wiregrass, didn't you guys go
Yeah.
to PDQ?
PDQ. They
Or
got
we-
good mayonnaise.
Or we could skip. I mean, if we could just skip the chicken sandwich thing and do something. Eat something else.
Do they
Yeah.
crab legs? Is there any crab food? Is it some
Red
crab legs?
Lobster.
I think Red Lobster's not open yet.
No. Just someone
See,
hold
here's
the front door
an
open,
Amazon delivery truck right there. See?
park in front of the Red Lobster and yelling like you're trying to order through the drive-thru.
We'll take.
Can I get an order of crab legs and biscuits?
All you can eat crab legs? How do they know you're where you go that you can't split it? Can you?
No. Well, you might need a split.
Are they checking to make sure you don't eat any of their crab legs?
The guy sits
Probably.
down with you at the booth and watches.
I mean,
They've got a guy in a command center with cameras at each table.
Like
crab
a-
cam. Crab
Crab
cam.
Crab cam.
All right, somebody needs to tell me where to go when I get up here
I
to.
don't even know where
Just having to watch people eat crab all
When I
day.
get up here to Del Mabry, I need to know where to go,
Sounds kind of
or I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to pull over.
What are you talking about?
I need to know where to go.
Over, man. Trace, give her a place to go.
I don't know. I was.
We got
pull over already.
checker. Here's what I'm gonna do.
We gotta
I'm gonna
figure
pull
out-
into the Chili's parking lot. Well, this is where Chili's and the comedy club we go to all the time.
We
This
gotta
is where we
regroup.
are
Are we
here.
regrouping?
Let's go
Yes.
to
We're
the.
regrouping.
Here's a sushi place in here.
Yeah. What is it? Blues, Ocean Blue, or something?
Something like that.
Is it still here?
Closed down.
I don't
years
see it.
I don't see the Ocean Blue.
Circles. We don't want to get out and go in.
Bistro.
I'm just pulling in because I didn't know which way to go.
Brush,
out there.
blow, and go.
Brush, blow, and go. Wow. You guys want out?
What's up with this guy?
Haircut and
Anthony's
blowjob.
coal-fired pizza.
Where did Ocean Blue go?
This is Ocean Blue right here, Maple Street.
Huh.
Biscuit Company.
Biscuit Company.
Biscuit.
Fuck you, Maple
I
Street.
bet they got some good biscuits and gravy.
Or is it like a biscuit, meaning a cookie?
The duck. Remember we used to go to the Chili's
Oh,
here all the time, and
Huh?
we used to go to the. We quit coming to the Chili's here because there's the little ponds that go throughout the thing, and there was always ducks and baby ducks, and there's always some asshole out there, little kid or someone trying to torture the ducks, and we're like, man, I can't even handle going here anymore.
It was weird. Like, you'd think that would be like a one-time thing that you went somewhere and like a kid tried to stomp a duck, but it was every time we ever went, there was a little kid trying to kill the ducks
We
by
actually
stomping it.
quit coming because
Yeah.
after like 3 or 4 times in a row where there was little kids torturing the little ducklings.
Yeah, you'd have to go out because their parents
Oh my
don't give a crap,
God.
and I'd have to go out, risking my life with these assholes and go, hey, leave those ducks alone, you little fucking shithead.
And
I
I would
would've
say,
kicked him in
babe,
the
People don't take too
don't
kindly.
call him a fucking shithead. He's 4.
Call his parents a shithead.
It's like, man, let's not come here anymore. I'm tired of having to stick up for ducks.
What are we doing sitting? We're parked.
Exactly.
This is
I
where
said
we
down
all-
the road that's what I was going to do.
this is
Well, I
where
didn't
we
want to
all-
do that. I just didn't know what to say.
I know.
all turn to Trace and we say, where are we going?
Why are you asking me? Why-
Because it's
Berlin,
your
run
turn.
in there and get a menu to the
Biscuit,
biscuit company.
It's your turn to
I'll look
come
it
up
up
with
online.
to come up with a creative
Best Christmas gift.
solution to our current quandary.
Okay, so
We
here's what we
delivered all
got.
the Christmas cacti. I still have some questions, but where do we go in the meantime?
Okay, we got.
Are we even on? Are we live?
Trace, are we live?
Yeah.
Somebody tell me. So we got chicken
We can order
places.
online.
We got
We are all about fresh and natural and homemade. Fresh
on.
biscuits made every day. Sausage or shiitake gravy.
shiitake gravy.
Shiitake, I mean,
that's a
that's a
mushroom.
li-
Is that a mushroom?
That's highfalutin gravy.
What's
Yeah.
shiitake?
All natural
That's-
chicken.
That's highfalutin.
Ooh, they have mimosas. Man, let's go to
Mimosas.
the Maple Street.
I'll be passed out.
I
by 1
refuse.
o'clock.
The Squawking Goat. A flaky biscuit with fried chicken. Fried goat cheese.
Fried goat
And
cheese.
homemade
Fried
pepper
Sounds
jelly.
interesting.
I've
Or
never
homemade
heard
what?
of
Pepper jelly.
Should I drive?
Wow.
No,
5.
why?
Well, we're sitting in a parking
They
lot.
have
I'm not going
biscuit.
anywhere.
They have
Because
chicken
there's a
biscuit
main road right there. I
sandwiches.
need to know which way to turn.
Just pick away. as long
Maple
as-
Street has chicken sandwiches. Is all I'm saying.
Go left or go right.
Well,
Do you want?
We're just doing a
What?
show.
Do you want to go in and get one from there or no?
Nah.
No.
That'll take a while, man. Let's
All right.
go.
We got.
Flaky biscuit
go
with
to
goat cheese and
Checkers.
We got the
sausage
way
and
towards
Yeah,
Checkers.
let's go to Checkers.
This parking lot is too small.
Yeah,
They
it
didn't make
always
enough room
was.
for fucking 2 cars to go through.
I think Checkers chicken's pretty
like a good
fake.
place,
It's
though.
delicious, but it's like
different food.
Checkers what?
it's delicious, but their chicken tastes faker.
The only
That's why you
You're
eat it.
And they-
tainting my opinion.
the only swirl ice cream they have is strawberry and vanilla.
Donna's full hot about it.
It's like who? I just don't understand who picked that.
People
Who's
like
like,
strawberry.
oh yeah, we need to get rid of chocolate and vanilla swirl and get strawberry exclusively. What?
When you get
Who thought that was a good
Neapolitan
idea?
ice cream, what's the smallest flavor, babe?
The what?
When you get Neapolitan ice cream, what's the smallest flavor?
The smallest.
Yeah, there's sometimes they like
The strawberry.
Yeah, because but they chose strawberry.
I mean,
it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody chooses to get rid of a chocolate vanilla swirl cone for a strawberry
I've
vanilla
never
cone.
once gone to Checkers and considered getting ice cream.
Well, that's your
We do
fucking
that
problem.
after. That's because you don't ride with us after the green
Because
parrot.
you don't eat real food.
After the
I
green
actually
parrot.
am the only one eating real
After
food.
the green parrot happened.
I'm in a turn
Yeah.
lane, right?
No,
No,
you're
you're
not.
not.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, Donna.
This used to be a turn lane.
No, it never was.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
What do I do?
Yeah, fucking sit here.
Shit.
Man, she blew that one.
I did.
Well, now we can go to the Trump store.
Trump shop.
Trump shop.
But there's nothing this way.
Do we really need to get chicken sandwiches?
I thought you guys wanted to go somewhere to get food.
I'm not going to eat any more chicken
Okay, so-
sandwiches because
Okay.
it's hurting my stomach.
Okay, we could eat
I
something
make a
else.
decision from Mr. No Decision,
We could eat-
and now he's bitching about the decision. So
No.
where should
Ah,
we go?
twisty treat.
Twisty Treat. What should
All
we go?
right.
Where shall we go,
Where are we
Trace?
going to Twisty Treat?
We're not. Where shall we go?
Berlin,
I
you
don't know.
won't eat that.
Walmart.
Where was the Trump shop?
Core Life Eatery.
Was it on the side of the road? Where was? Oh no,
was
it was
next
up,
to
it was up by
Shooter's
it was up by the grocery store. Shooter's World. Now this is a right turn only, babe.
No, it is not.
Ugh.
Do you guys want anything else to eat?
I don't care. What I just
I don't
just
care.
figured
I
going
don't
through the
care.
Checkers drive-thru is always fun. But
Yeah.
we can
We can go through any
We can
drive.
go wherever Trace wants to go.
Oh, so now it's all trace. You know, if we go to the Trump store, guy, you'd have to take the
We
camera.
don't have to go there either.
I'm just saying, you just have. You don't have to stop anything, but you have to take the
Yeah, I know.
camera out.
I got you. What 3-letter abbreviation represents the total market value of all?
Donna,
GDP.
Pie.
Donna said Donna.
GDP.
Yeah.
You know what that
I thought
stands
it was
for?
right too. I was like, it's pie.
What'd you
Pie.
say?
It's pie.
The gross. What is it, Trace? Do you know?
What is it?
GDP.
3.7 repeated or something?
No.
What?
We're saying, what is GDP?
Oh, what's pie?
Oh, pie. I think you said pie.
Oh, he said pie.
He thought he said
He
he thought
said
he was
pie.
right too.
Yeah, I know. I just figured that out. 3-letter
G
abbreviation.
gross. What's GDP?
Tell us what it means.
What
Are
is
you
GDP?
ignoring
I
us?
thought your mom was doing that.
I think she's ignoring
Oh,
us.
I
on
thought I
purpose.
didn't know you were talking to me.
Gross domestic product. Pretty exciting stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's the Greek name for hell?
Greek.
Hades.
She got it.
What is it?
Hades.
Really?
She looked it up on the computer.
What's
Damn
Greek?
it.
Is that a religion? All those
It used to be.
Greek people.
Until they realized it was mythology. Like we never did. It's a race. It is a. I never could get it.
Is it really?
If Greek is a religion or a race.
Did they really think there was a guy that threw lightning bolts?
I think they did.
Like,
Now I gotta go slow and make sure the cop ain't. Oh, okay, he ain't there.
yeah,
He's
he
still
is.
there. That's just a car. Look at it.
No, it's not.
Is there anyone in it?
There's somebody in there.
And it's a lady too. You know.
Oh, she'll get pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't get along with her.
Not at all.
Oh God.
Tampa girl says the biscuit company is good.
Ah,
Yeah, but they got
we
rid of
missed out.
Fletch, we have not tried the Noble Crust yet.
the noble what?
Berlin,
Noble
you've been to
Crust.
Noble Crust, haven't you?
Once, and it was decent.
Are they advertising that they got good crust?
It's
No,
just a
it's
cool
Noble.
name, man.
It's
It's just a cool name.
Noble.
It's so good. It's noble.
What kind of crust?
Thin crust. Only.
They got what do they sell? Pizzas?
They have no crust.
Pies? And pizzas? It's the only thing I can think that's got crust.
Pie crust. My most favorite thing, pie crust. I'm gonna drive by this.
Oh, where are we going?
Hold on to your hats. I was teaching Harper that.
What?
When I was driving, I kept saying, hold on to your hats. And she was like, I don't have a hat, Mom. I said, it's a saying. And trying to teach her.
Why? Alright. Let's go with it.
She needs to
We
know.
were driving this one place, and she said, she didn't say this to be a brat. She just said it matter of factly. And I was like, is something there? And she's like, well, do you see a car there, Mom? And she's like, no. Well, then they're not there.
We got a good laugh out of that.
Do you have
Did they
eyes?
redo the house? What?
Oh, look, the roof. Wow.
Oh, they're refixing it.
Whose truck is that?
That's,
I wonder.
Is that that's our old house.
Man, that was tiny. Oh,
park.
tinier than I remember it.
Let's go play in the park.
Drive by it again.
What?
Here's the park you guys used to.
I got my four-wheeler stolen here too.
What?
My kids' Hot Wheels or Power Wheels deal. They only drove it up to the end of the street, but me and Grandma went and stopped them.
Really?
Were they driving away on it at 1.2 miles an hour?
Yeah, they were.
That's where we found Axel. Axel followed us home from there. Look at those.
I'm sure there was some. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty.
No, I don't think there was.